gonna be women's house and it's gonna be cheap. No more. We came from the bottom together, my nigga. We get it, we splitting it up. In my bitch, tell me pay for that pussy. I take her head shopping and tell her shit up. Standing on business. Standing on business ain't nothing to pay that shit up. It ain't nothing that turn a bitch up. It ain't nothing that turn your click up. Ain't nothing. Shit, went to the gym and look, but then from numbers we bust. Look at the people we touch. Shit, I'm feeling like Puffy and Rush. I'm feeling this shit like a tunnel. A nigga so nasty, I never been flushed. Nasty. Bullets from rappers and came with a kid on it. The subject too light, it can't get me spit on it. Hundreds of bands, I put a little shit on it. Up in my hand, I had to go flip on it. Let's go. He want the scoop, she want the tea. She want the tea. I can't speak, we keep it in the street. We keep it in the street. I took a loss. So, I love Rico TV because that's the only music that ain't copyrighted. Because they like, yeah, I got my own music that I really could play myself. Because I own my own music. Okay, I'm not playing. $200 a month. Shout out to Artless, okay? International, baby. That's how I be trying to tell people. That's why I love playing Ringo music because it's, if other YouTubers, if you want me to play music and you don't give me no copyright shot or nothing like that, I would do it. But, that's the only person I know ain't gonna do me like that. But, every day I wake up in the morning, I be so happy, y'all. If y'all only know. I know my kids be like, our mama is crazy. Cause this how I woke my son up this morning. He really gets on my nerves. My daughter literally was a whole hour. I was downstairs sleep on the couch. She came down and woke me up and said, "Oh yeah, is it time to go to school yet?" I like, no. I have an alarm and it didn't go off yet. So it's not time to go to school yet. So yeah, you need to get back up there, and I know you ain't going to sleep, but just get back up there. Cause yeah, I'm asleep. I was asleep. I'm telling you, son, in the bed, like he got a real job. Why boys be acting like they got a real job and they don't know how to get up? So you know what I did? Since y'all told y'all love China, y'all thought it was they thought it was a game, but it never was a game. So I woke him up by falling all off the bed with my phone loud because I was listening to this content that y'all finna listen to that I was listening to. That made me want to just jump all over his bed and act like a kid again. I was like, passed out on the bed. I know he was looking at me all like, I said, you should have been woke anyway. I don't know why you looking at me like this for. I wouldn't be able to did this to you if you was already woke like your sister. But I'm telling you, he think because he gets to just walk to the school is just irresponsible. He irresponsible, y'all. Having a 12-year-old, I be wanting to hit him head like I tell him all the time. I say back in my day, if when we was growing up, our parents did not say some shit like wake up to go to school. Nigga, you better already understood you better wake up on time, dressed, ready to walk to the school or get on the goddamn bus. Cause if you didn't, you got headlocked, choked out, all kind of shit. My son, I be saying that to him too. I be like, even though I'm not gonna do it, but I be like, you just don't understand. That's what I tell my son, cause my daughter don't do that, y'all. She do. For somebody that's an IEP, yeah, no. She be on her goddamn game. His ass, he ain't even in the IEP, y'all. My son is not even in the IEP. And he the one goddamn don't want to get up on time. I literally had to go in there and be like, why are you still on your computer? See, he lucky I'm going to work. Because if I didn't, I'd have unplugged it. I'd unplugged the TV, took the tablet and his phone, and he had to suffer. He had to suffer. Because I'm like, I said, you trying to get me locked up. Y'all don't understand where I live at. If your kids don't, they will lock your ass up. And I'd be threatening my kids with it too. I'd be like, not my daughter, my son. I said, I am not finna get locked up for you. I am not going to jail because you act like you don't know how to get up in the morning. You don't know how to get off the computer. He lucky I'm going to work. That's why I changed my whole schedule too. Cause he thinking it is a game, but it never was a game. See, my own son he think it's a game. Just like everybody thought China was a game. Y'all thought it was a game. I'm proud of goddamn China. Shout out to China. Shout out to telling your people to shut the fuck up, bow the fuck down.
get brainwashed with technology, get brainwashed to be superior. Shout out to the China Trump. I see why you put tariffs on like it's gonna do shit. I'm proud of China. We living in jet. Look, they is literally living in the Jeffersons. Why y'all think the thumbnail got the Jeffersons, nigga? These cartoons is real, y'all. China doing that shit. In 2026, they gonna have a flying car, nigga. Is America doing it? Can somebody address it? Is America? Y'all wonder why he taxing the fuck out of China as if it's gonna do something. If they think about this, y'all, Trump is actually legendary. He understand the assignment. Y'all mad at him, but even though we low key the ones really gonna suffer, because I'm just keep it real. They literally, I'm not playing y'all. They literally got motherfucking flying cars in this bitch. They not playing with us.
They have flying cars, folks. Flying cars. Autonomous taxis. They have high-speed rail. We have the overpriced and now privatized ChatGPT, while they have DeepSeek, which is open source, was way cheaper, more cost-effective, and better. They're number 5 in best healthcare in the world. Where's the U.S.?
Everybody.
Although we could be number 6, right behind China, if it wasn't for us paying for the Israeli regime to give all their citizens healthcare. I think a lot of Americans are in denial about the fact that this war is already over. The Chinese have already won. They are the new world superpower. We just haven't come to grips with it yet. I think a lot of the politicians know this, but they're lying because they know that it's going to be really hard to break the news to the American people when we've spent our whole lives being the top dog. I welcome it, actually, because I'm poor, and so are a lot of other Americans, so what the fuck do I care if China becomes the world superpower? You know what? I'm for it. At least they respect their citizens enough to let them own a house, unlike our country where we basically are divided into servant class and those we serve. And what's the U.S. doing for us, for everyday regular people? Oh, nothing. But over on Israeli television, they're talking about how the U.S. is going to assist them in a war with Iran. So we have that to look forward to. It's over, folks. When people are like,
and then if we think it's, they thought it was a game.
I really like that. I do. Because as someone who's...
Let's go for the beginning, goddamn.
You spend a total of about 5...
This goddamn thing. They don't want me to go to the beginning. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, there we go.
If I say, that's the Western propaganda.
They trying to play with me. Hurry up to go over. Report on China. That's some good reporting. Okay, all of a sudden the internet want to be lapsing, y'all. All of a sudden when I'm trying to get to the scoop, to the tea, it's trying to withhold the tea. God.
Responsibility.
They hating on me. I'm trying to go all the way back to the beginning. Low key ain't they trying to not let me do it. Because the beginning of it is the best part.
My mom.
Okay,
How do these policies actually feel as an American living here in China? Are they worried about price hikes? Do their opinions differ from their family members back home? Or is it all just background noise? We decided to hit the streets of Shanghai to find out.
I would just explain it in like the Chinese way, which is just like a border tax.
How would I explain tariffs to my mom?
It's a tax or like fee on imported goods from another place.
Like sales tax on steroids. That's probably the simplest way to explain it.
My mom actually believes that the tariffs are a good thing because she believes that they will bring more jobs back to the U.S.
Sometimes in the U.S., people don't even understand what a tariff is.
Back in America, a lot of people think that China is paying the tariff when it's really us paying extra on imported goods.
Ooh, tariffs haven't really affected my life here, I would say.
Well, they've affected my life in China in the sense that it's causing me stress and anxiety reading about what's happening back home and knowing that my family members back in the U.S. are having to pay extra for things.
I don't believe that they have yet. I definitely think that it will probably affect me the longer I stay here or even back home, but specifically here if a trade war happens.
How many American products do I buy in China?
Pay attention to this. She can't
I haven't
even
bought
think.
any American products.
I mean, besides like fast food.
Including everything. Food, tech.
Very little, I would say.
In other words, they run a whole
Because I
country.
am an American,
Unlike America.
there are a few things that we buy here that probably someone who was
It was so nice
Chinese
over there.
would
I
not
gotta go
buy.
there and experience it.
But the amount of products that we buy here that are made in America is very small compared to in the U.S. the amount of products that we buy in the U.S. that are made in China, which is the majority of products.
I just feel like the US doesn't really talk about like normal Chinese life that much.
When people are looking at the news, is it different from what I see here in China? Most definitely, because you have, ABC, NBC, all these different platforms, and it's more so on a Western type of platform. It makes sense because they're not here. But when you're in another place, it's going to be secondhand, third-hand information.
I don't watch a lot of news anymore, but the phone calls and the messages I get from my dad about things that are going on in China, I'm like, what news are you watching? I find that there's a bit of misinformation that happens.
Yeah, that's funny because sometimes I see in the news and I say, that's propaganda. The way that, like in the U.S., they say, oh, this is propaganda, Chinese propaganda. And then when I read the news here from the Western perspective, I say, that's the Western propaganda.
Responsibility? No.
Yeah, I do. I really do. Now I feel even more so that I need to almost be a defender of China because there's so much misunderstanding. People just want, good job, a place to live, personal security. No one here wants to take over the U.S. I mean, it's ridiculous. I feel like I need to inform, my fellow Americans. No, it's not really like that.
Thank you.
I do. Because as someone who's spent a total of about 5.5 years living in China, I do think it's part of my responsibility, and not just to parrot what people want me to say in America or in China, but kind of like to find the middle road.
I think Trump likes to do this thing where he's like, I'm gonna make life worse for you, but then I'm gonna make it better by taking it back. Like with the whole TikTok ban, where he's like, it was him that started the TikTok ban, and then he's the one that removed it and was like, see how good I am, guys.
I don't know. Honestly, with that, I'm not exactly sure. Even people who are next to Trump, they don't even know. So to ask me, what is it going to look like, I have no idea.
I would hope that it's all just political and that the pendulum will swing back very soon. The fact that, tariffs create just more stress on the economy. Of course, economic stresses turn into personal stresses, and personal stresses turn into personal conflict, bloodshed, all of that stuff. So I would just hate to see it go that far.
It doesn't matter, because even if he only does it short term, the die has been cast, as we say. The trust factor is lost, okay? You don't know if in another 6 months, if something else is going to happen.
I feel like we've already hurt ourselves longer term, at least for the next couple years, because of all of the investors and companies being continually off balance and not knowing how can they possibly ever invest more in our country if he's constantly changing the message.
I feel that people should be more sympathetic toward China. Just realize that China is still a developing country, but that doesn't mean that people are, living in, as JD Vance said, peasants. That is such a derogatory.
That was crazy. Speaking of that, I'm glad she brought that up, because when I heard that shit, I was like, huh? That's what we doing?
Like science fiction.
No, that's not that. Where is that do that? Because when I heard that shit, I was like, that almost took me out too. I'm like, so we out here calling people peasants? This is what Vance got to say.
I'm really happy that I downloaded.
Make sure, because for some reason when you look at it, they don't know how to fast forward the back. God damn it, they get on my nerves.
Downloaded the app Shot on Shot on True especially.
We don't need
for war.
We're here for a different
Lose and probably lose
What the hell is
badly.
this? God damn it.
Can I end with a very straightforward question?
Let me do some else real quick.
Stuck with Amtrak delays, they house millions, educate engineers by the millions, and make healthcare sleep. It handed over the keys, and China took the wheel. We said we were the greatest country in the world, but while we were arguing on Twitter, China was building an empire. DeepSeek is outthinking our best AI, and we invented it. BYD passed Tesla in EVs, and they're still accelerating. Huawei crushed Apple in its own backyard, and now it's targeting ours. Alibaba's reaching more markets than Amazon. Cattle's batteries are powering the future. Ours still run on outdated tech. TikTok reshaped global culture and beats Instagram while we banned books. DJI doesn't compete with American drones. It outclasses them. And beyond the headlines, they built a high-speed rail system that looks like science fiction. We're stuck with Amtrak delays. They house millions, educate engineers by the millions, and make healthcare work. They're mining the moon while we can't even pass a budget. GDP, PPP, already bigger than ours. Infrastructure, manufacturing, energy, defense, production. They're not coming. They're here. This isn't a warning. It's a report from the front lines of reality. America's not losing because we're weak. We're losing because we're comfortable. So if you're ready to stop being lied to, follow me, because the world just changed, and you deserve to know what's really... America didn't just...
I keep telling people, why y'all think that the Asian women, 600,000 of them in America, and only 8% of them is fucking baby mothers? Meaning single mother, meaning it don't exist, meaning what the fuck y'all think they doing in China? That's why I was so mad when the whole community in America disrespected Daisy back then, because I was like, y'all dumb. They come from anime, they come from dynasties, they come from polygamy, they come from gatekeeping. Their whole community told them to shut the fuck up, you don't got no rights, because we trying to elevate. That's what y'all never understood. Yeah, we on this earth to get controlled anyway. Ain't we already getting controlled? So that's what I always used to tell people back then. I used to think that too, like low-key. I used to like, can we just get brain rights like Chinese people low-key? Because I was like, at least, even though they telling you ain't got no rights, at least the rights involve you being an engineer, like they just said, involve you being in, I don't think space is what, you know, what they said is, I still say it's under the sea. That's why our community gatekeeping it. America gatekeeping the goddamn oceans, not China. They still trying to play games too. But what I'm saying is, people thought it was a game when I just keep trying to tell people China been number one. They been number one back then when Genghis Khan made them number one back then. Just like back then, Gandhi low-key made the people in India number one. But y'all thought it was a game. I tell people it's called books. It's called history. You might want to read some. Why y'all think they trying to delete all of them in America on y'all? Because they want y'all to be dumber and dumber. They want y'all to stay masked up. But y'all thought it was a game. And right now, China playing with robots. Motherfucker, I bet robots in there cleaning their motherfucking houses. Instead, y'all, you know, getting other normal people to do that for you. I be loving it, low-key. Even though you don't understand that you could do that in your own household, you could be that person, that first person to do something in America that they ain't thinking about that's in China. Y'all gonna fuck around and let me show y'all some shit. Because I keep telling y'all, I'm not playing about China. Like, I'm gonna keep saying, I've been looking up to China all my life. It ain't been no, you couldn't try to brainwash me. That's how I be telling people. El Rey, shout out to El Rey Network. Shout out to the whole Mexican community, because the moment I got to see one goddamn Asian movie, it was over. It was it. I fell into that rabbit hole, and I'm glad I did. That's how I be telling people. People saying communism, y'all looking at it like it's a bad thing, but y'all should have been really looking at it like a good thing. Because think about it. This whole time, they told people, not saying it is good or bad, because all countries have good and bad, but just think about where they're at versus where we at. Think about even Saudi Arabia. Look at where they're at, even them, right? Look at where even they at. And because I keep telling y'all, the Muslims were the first ones to create colleges. But people be thinking it's really a game when you don't actually look up to things and try to understand things in life that can help you build. people gonna always look at it like, oh no, I ain't finna watch no content that's gonna actually influence me to be somebody. We definitely live in a time where people don't actually really care to actually do research. That's why I said I'm never gonna buy a fucking iPhone. Why the fuck would I buy an iPhone for fucking $1,000 when they fucking been crushing iPhones? But y'all was, that's how you knowing, that's how I be like, yeah, something wrong with me. Something is wrong with me. Cause I was like, I'm gonna just keep Androids. And I was right. Y'all out here spending, and you know, next year, are y'all gonna spend $1,000 after this? After this, are y'all finna, after what I'm, pay attention, cause I know nobody ain't gonna hear this. You know, when we talking about this, we gonna talk about it for the realness. People never understood that low key, China already been took. Did you hear the fact that they said in China right now, they make everything? Because y'all kept saying them people, because they live in third world countries, they are pieces of shit. That's why back then when I used to look at stuff, documentations on stuff like that, I always respected the people. Because I knew back then that shit was not right. That they got to be out there slumming, making all the clothes, doing this, doing that. But look at them now. They getting motherfucking paper because y'all all thought it was a game. I'm telling you, that's why I love being a millennium, because I really get to live in history. Because people don't understand, you're literally living in history. We all living in goddamn history. And it's the takeover of bilinguals. It's the takeover of coming of America. It's the takeover of the Jetsons. But y'all thought it was a game. Y'all thought y'all let Elon Musk come in this bitch and play games with y'all. a fake ass robot, nigga. Did they make him? It's just, sometimes I just be like, oh, sometimes like, that's why I definitely gotta go to Japan or goddamn China, because I think I wouldn't blend in. I don't even think people would see me. I would not even be, I would be the abnormal one, because everybody gonna be way more invested in me. That's where I want to be at. That's why I'm leaving in America. I'm saying that, like that dude said, I want to be over there and experience that. I want to really experience what it feels like to look at the world from a different light. Because I'm going to say it again. If we all been raised up in America with this one set mind frame, and then you get to experience actually going to a real culture, not no shit that's been invaded, not no shit that's been taken over different generations. No. I'm talking about some purebred shit where they couldn't go over there and do shit. Because y'all said that because they had to be in them fields, y'all said because they had to make clothes, they third world countries and shit. Y'all thought that shit was a game. And I knew back then that shit wasn't even right. I knew it wasn't right, but look at them now. Them same people y'all dogged out are motherfucking winning, and I'm happy for coming to America. I'm happy. God damn it, I get it. I get it. The whole time, y'all wanted to, again, dog China and not understand that you could be building like that. It was never about you having the fucking rights, because you didn't really never supposed to have them. We never really supposed to have rights, y'all. Because if we was with the creator, it wouldn't be no such thing as no goddamn rights. The only thing you need to be worried about is building some shit. And that's what China knew way back when. I told y'all, I grew up in Tennessee, so we actually got to read motherfucking books. They didn't try to brainwash us to be dummies. They actually gave us real history. So that's why I keep telling y'all. I remember back when, I'm gonna say it again. Now I see why India, Indians, I see why they where they at, because I'm keep telling y'all gotta know history. Ooh, shout out to the real millennials. Shout out to all us that knew history, no matter what state you grew up in. If you really understand where I'm coming from with this, you will get it. You will get back way when they was setting it up back then. Do y'all be paying attention to my thumbnails? Why y'all think Germany was going through what they was going through? Because after the Cold War, they set up a whole mosque, because they knew one day they was going to go back to what they wanted it to be. Because they don't play with us, y'all. They be doing this shit in advance. They be doing it in advance with our ass. Why you think we generations? Because they trying to let you know, nigga, we ain't playing with y'all on this goddamn earth. You better recognize. You better not be looking at color. You better not be looking at crayons. You better be looking at what the fuck you see for what it is. And we can say whatever we want to, but we know what China looked like before this. We all know again what happened when the communists took over. And look at them now. Not saying it's a good or bad thing, but I'm saying, do you want to be brainwashed to be superior, or do you want to be brainwashed to be motherfucking dummies and clowns? That's why I always used to get mad at living in America, because it's like we get brainwashed to be dummies. Let's be real. All the people they said that were third world countries, look at them now. Now look at what we doing. Ain't we out here looking like a third world country in today's time? I ain't talking about Trump. I'm just talking about as a whole country. Okay? Because we thought it was a game. And now that we got people that's bilingual, they proved the point, y'all. While we was playing on TikTok, while y'all was playing these weak-ass games with the internet, yet everybody else is advancing. So the whole time when y'all was in the pandemic playing motherfucking mind games with each other, they was over there winning. That's why in 2026, they finna have fucking flying cars. But y'all, we thought it was a game. We thought it was a game, y'all. That's why I tell y'all, I'm gonna be doing everything that I goddamn want to. Ain't no way after seeing this shit, y'all gonna make me think I can't have no fashion line, I can't have no lip gloss line. I don't need no goddamn corporation to help me do shit, goddamn, because YouTube is the corporation, goddamn it. Yeah, because see, people really thinking this shit is the game, but it's not no game, y'all. If you want your kids to win, you better go and lay the path down right now. That's why I'm finna re-brainwash my son and daughter. Do the millennium time period. So they can brainwash their kids do it too. Because y'all don't get it. If you want to advance some things, you need to get brainwashed to be in. Because this new shit that they trying to brainwash this new generation with, is it working? Is it helping them? No, it ain't. Because the ones I be talking to that from 22 to like 25, they not going for it, y'all. That's why if I, as a man, that's another live stream that I need to do. Because I know what I'm talking about. The young females and men between 25 and 22, they thinking about marriage, family. They ain't with the bullshit. I talk to many of them. It's because I always end up asking them their ages, and they always fall in. Because I told y'all, I got some of them that's already married. 2 of them is married. One is Irish. He married. The other one, well, he get married. But the other one, he's African. He already married to the white girl. So with that being said, I'm telling y'all, so men and women who really want to be, more so men, we ain't thinking about the women. Shh. No, men, that's what we're talking on this one. 22, 25, 26 and up. I just told y'all what I went through with a 27-year-old. She on Instagram still popping it like she with a whole kid, with 1 kid, but she got a pussy online. And she ain't even get paid for it. So with that being said, I'm telling y'all the great age bracket. As a man, if you 35, well 30, to them to say like 45, 22, 25, not playing. They willing, ready to be informed, to be in education. I don't know why. I'm just telling y'all, I know what I'm talking about. The other ones, I don't know nothing about that. But that age bracket, as men, if you're ready to make polygamy right again, they're the best ones to influence. I'm not playing, because I be talking to them. I literally just talked to one today, because somehow we was talking about the Trump situation, which is why I'm doing this live stream, because I keep telling y'all, Amazon know what time it is. They literally went from string bags, like the plastic bags, to the hard bags, to now we get the work that I went to work, right? The bags different. They like real thin. I'm like, bitch, this might break. Like, let me be good. Like, because they know what time it is. And then the girl, I don't ever know. I knew her from like when we was at the pack thing, but we ain't never talked to each other. I tell you, I don't talk to people. You better talk to me, because I gotta be in my own world. I got things to do. But for whatever reason, she's like, hey. I said, yeah. She's like, why is these bags different? Because I said, you know about the Trump situation with the tariffs? She said, yeah, I know about it. I said, well, that's got everything to do with it. Yeah. I mean, when you out here trying to have war with somebody that's making flying cars, not playing with Elon Musk making fake ass robots, but low key they really just trying to tap in and know what the fuck you doing so they can lock your ass up. They ain't got no robots. Nigga, y'all better quit this shit. We not doing this no more. That's why I love it. Y'all got played again. Y'all always stay getting played. Elon Musk a whole robot, and they took it down. Godfrey punk ass. I hate you, Godfrey, because I shit don't like this. Because I would still have it. Now it's just a memory of Elon Musk looking like Katy Perry, but on a whole different epic level. But y'all thought this shit was a game. He gave y'all the fake ass version. Do you see the one I showed y'all? Do you see the thumbnail? What do you think he got? Y'all thought it was a game, but it never was a game. That's all I respect y'all. I keep telling y'all I respect Indians from India. Respect them. You know why? Because y'all said they still got that nasty ass food. We ain't shaking it. I don't care. I'm standing on business about that nasty ass food. We not doing it. I gotta be real. I love y'all, but we gotta be real now. Because if I ever go there, I ain't eating nothing. You lucky I forgot Bernie Mac's quotes and shit. I need to go back to learn some of his quotes so I can bring them out in today's Because the way the character they did him, y'all. Speaking of Bernie Mac, y'all, I know this is so off topic, but damn, y'all, I feel hurt. All the people I low-key looked up to as a millennium, they fucked them up. I was like, also haters like Bernie Mac, y'all. One day, I be telling y'all low-key, it low-key be fucked up. The good cop, bad cop shit is real, y'all. That shit is real. I don't care what nobody say no more about that. When they say it's a good cop and a bad cop, that shit is real. Because I love Bernie Mac as a kid, like. And then for them to do the new character, he a rapper, the way they did him was wrong, y'all. I was like, why? Like, my feelings be hurt sometimes because y'all don't understand, like, it's just damn, like, I see why a lot of people in today's time is degenerate because low-key, a lot of the characters, they done fucked them up, y'all. Like, I'd be like, damn. Like, Yo Gabba Gabba. I was like, not Yo Gabba Gabba. My kids still watching this shit. We gonna watch it again like it ain't nothing. I don't give a fuck. But I'm like, damn. They be playing Jedi tricks on us in fucking America. I just look. I'm gonna say it again, y'all. Worry about the other worlds. Worry about everybody else. Don't believe what's going on in America. Cause we not saying they ain't living in recyclable worlds around the world. But what I'm saying is China done showed us the Jetsons. They literally finna have flying cars, y'all. I think I need to go over there see that shit. I gotta see this. I'm not finna. It's bad enough I didn't get to see the goddamn cloak. Goddamn it. That was Harry Potter. I love that goddamn book. Now they finna have flying cars, and I've been wanting to fly in a car all my life too. I've been said I wanted to fly in a car all my life. This is, that's why I love China. That's why I love Japan, Korea, all them. Look, shout out to all. Look, we live in a world where we gotta respect everybody. Cause I keep telling y'all, America is better than all of them. They got it from us. I don't care what nobody say. But with that being said, but right now they the ones in power. So it is what it is. You can love it, hate it, whatever. They motherfucking winning. We over here with this bullshit. We over here with these washed up ass celebrities worried about a fucking washed up ass Diddy. Nigga, they flying in fucking cars and people be wondering why I be want to just leave America sometimes and just go see real shit. Because when you've been living in a recyclable world, the world that's not fun, when you got a Ku Klux Klan, when you got slavery on deck, you got the blue, we gonna keep it real, you just got the blue and red, because that's what it is, games, politicians, all the blue and red. But when you go to other places, you low-key get to have a good time because the culture is different. I just want to go experience, y'all. I'm tired of America low-key because y'all are dumb. I literally didn't just see somebody. They still out here recycling the shallow woman. Y'all telling me y'all still doing this. Didn't I tell you that's Ellen Goodfriend? Did they not hear? Now we got some white dude. I forgot his name because I don't be looking at white people like that. Sorry, y'all. I don't look at crayons like. But it went in I seen it in the news break. And I'm like, so all of a sudden we finna make this person a hero. So you're gonna make Ellen Unalive Girlfriend a hero. And he think we're not gonna. Dude, I'm gonna put you in the title. We're not doing this. If black people can't do it, you can't do it either, dude. If I'm not gonna allow Red Supreme and the rest of them to keep the lie going, crayons that's white can't do it either. You gonna make me put you in the goddamn thumbnail with this bullshit. I'm like, huh? So we making some fake shit great again. No, ho. We not making like that. We not. Because look, if you didn't pay attention, apparently Trump out here making new goddamn holidays, World War I, World War II. So with that being said, y'all caught up in the motherfucking past. I look at the future, and the future ain't me looking at no fucking World War I, or no World War II, no Cold War, none of that dumb shit. That shit ain't get y'all nowhere. Did it get, when y'all was blowing up shit in our own, could it help us? No. Did we do some shit? No. We let a whole South African white alien get in America with us and get to goddamn see all our goddamn shit. They getting to see all our goddamn shit. Y'all on lockdown. We on lockdown. Y'all didn't know they ain't playing. Y'all think they playing. They know all our goddamn shit. They know if you scratch your ass at this point. Yet y'all thought it was a game. But they ain't using it the way China using it. You know why? Because America was playing the game. They was too busy playing their fucking experiments, and that's why Trump shutting that shit down. Because in America, y'all wanted to experiment on us and shit. Everybody around the world was trying to do shit. Y'all want to get shit from China, talk shit, get shit from China, talk shit in America when they don't even fuck with us in China. They own all. Y'all thought it was the game. They own all that shit, making flying cars and shit. Y'all spending thousands of dollars for a fucking iPhone, nigga. I got an Android. Why y'all? That's what I told people. I said I ain't never getting a fucking iPhone. I said they think they gonna play me in America when I know what the fuck China's doing. They got fucking anime, nigga. You think you gonna finesse me in America? You think I'm gonna be brainwashed? But we thought that shit was a game. The whole time y'all had a whole black president. Did he put y'all in position or did he put the rainbow in position? That's why I keep telling y'all I would never be a fucking crayon for none of y'all. You know why? Because y'all was living in a fucking lie. Because I keep telling y'all, I actually looked up to real people that was standing on motherfucking business. I had time to be washed up in fake energy. I said, if I'm going to get washed up in some fucking energy, I'm going to get washed up in great energy. And that's why me and my daughter didn't close the case. We know what really happened on 2001. Me and my daughter, because when she said she liked Trump and I said I like George W. Bush, we cracked the code. That's why I keep telling y'all. People be thinking this shit is a game. You better motherfucking teach your kids. You better motherfucking know that goddamn China been #1 for a long time. The moment they believed in polygamy and made it great again, they won. That's when you make your whole country believe in polygamy and make it great again, have dynasties, have fucking dynasties. What the fuck you thought was going to happen? That's why I know we slick stupid. We slick stupid in them because y'all want to believe in, the rainbow community. You want to cry about them, cry about this, cry about that, cry about this, and then cry about the red and blue. Everything. Yeah, y'all cry TikTok. Y'all let TikTok for y'all create challenges. Got any. And you wonder why they over there in flying cars. You wonder why when they get on the goddamn train, it's going so goddamn fast, you think you in a movie, nigga. You might can film a movie in that bitch. But y'all thought this shit was a game in America. We in this bitch struggling than a motherfucker. Niggas then came to our country, raped us out of all our shit. Y'all think we forgot. They can't. Not saying nothing against y'all people that came over here because it ain't y'all fault. I ain't blaming y'all. They done came to our country, took all our shit, closed down Section 8 because y'all hoes was dumb. You were dumb. You got Section 8, didn't use it to benefit you. You used it for generational wealth. Y'all wonder why they over here speaking bilingual. Y'all wonder why I be crashing out, acting a goddamn fool because I seen the whole agenda way back when. Because I told y'all, we really thought this shit was a game. Y'all let a whole South African robot come into America to understand our whole database, which is us, our footprint, database, money, everything. Nigga, I told y'all somebody literally fucking robbed me out of $1,300 for a fucking Uber. And now I gotta dispute the shit because y'all thought it was a fucking game. We thought it was a game. I be telling people, you do believe in whatever you want to. Get mad at Trump, get mad at Elon, get mad at red, green, purple, your daddy, your mama, your auntie, your great-great-granddaddy, your ancestors, the FBA community. Keep doing that shit. While y'all doing that shit, I'm going to be elevating. And I'm gonna be all around the world. I'm not playing no more. Y'all want to be stupid. I'm done being stupid with the rest of the world in America. Y'all want to play these games. Trump know what time it is. Why y'all think he did what he did? Because y'all never will understand that we never had no fucking power in America. The moment China and Bangladesh, all these other countries was making our fucking clothes, we should have knew then we was gonna fucking fail. But they're third world countries, they're bums. They're in third world countries.
America didn't just fall asleep.
They in third world countries. They're failures. They all that. Are y'all sure they failures, y'all? Because I remember growing up looking at this shit on, I forgot what it was, but it was one of them damn networks. But I used to watch the shit because I told you I was into every goddamn thing. I was like, they lying. I always felt like they was lying about something. I don't know what, but I wanted to find the fuck out. And I told y'all, I did not play. I ain't playing now. We are living in a time where I don't want to hear shit about the white man is oppressing you, the Jewish man, the transgender. I wish somebody would say something about somebody oppressing them when they out there with fucking flying China in there right now in flying cars. $300,000 will get you a fucking flying car and y'all crying about a fucking fake ass person who was unalive because allegedly Ellen did it. Y'all got white people out here race baiting, knowing the motherfuckers is recyclable characters, but y'all thought this shit, I be telling people, y'all think this is a game. Have fun. I'm gonna get the bag off all the fake shit that y'all believe in. Ooh, ooh, I'm gonna get all the money off all the fake shit y'all believe in. All the fake shit y'all believe in. Because I remember back when they said non-fiction and fiction was not real. They said non-fiction and fiction wasn't real. They said that shit wasn't real. They said what goes up must come down, bitch. And I'm seeing all of it. So that's how I keep telling people, I ain't gonna let the world finesse me to be motherfucking dumb. Because y'all let TikTok from China. Y'all let TikTok from China come over here, and y'all want to blame China because the TikTok they had in China was actually programming them to be successful. But then when y'all let TikTok come over here, y'all allowed it to fuck y'all up. Okay, because they decided to run all kinds of stupid experiments. Y'all fell for it. But now y'all want to blame China. And y'all wonder why Trump do what he do. Because he know y'all dumb. He know y'all ain't gonna act right. So he got to do what he need to do. That's why I'll never be mad at Trump. Y'all think it's a game. Trump ain't doing nothing wrong in my eyes until he actually do something wrong. And right now, see, he might as well. He might as well, because we going to be the ones paying. Because if y'all think, I'm going to say it again. If you have $300,000, instead of getting one of these weak-ass American you-know-whats, maybe you should get you a fucking flying car in 2026 and bring that bitch in America and stunt. But can any of y'all do that right now? Or a lot of y'all broke and dusty because y'all didn't ran to YouTube like us. But if you think I'm not going to get that type of money one day and I'm going to bring that bitch back over here in America and stun on y'all asses, because I keep telling y'all China is just us, period. Because I'm going to say it again, America is China. Russia is America. Every country is us that they stole from us. So with that being said, if you think I'm not going to bring that shit back over here, I'm going to do that. They made it, and I'm going to bring it back over here. They made it. I'm going to bring it over here. Just like y'all was allowing them to make our shit, and we was, okay, well, I'm going to go get the real shit from them and bring it over here. But y'all really thought this shit was a game. That's what I be telling people. We really be thinking life is a fucking game when you really could be living your best life with no hate in your life, with love, with compassion, with care. But y'all thought it was a game because every time some shit came out, y'all wanted to follow it. Y'all wanted to act like you didn't know what shit was. You wanted to pretend like when they gave you one little thing, you want to, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. We got an iPhone. Oh my gosh, let's go spend thousands of dollars. Let's be dumb when it's literally coming from China. Let's fake like we building this shit when we not. But when the third world countries was doing it the whole time, y'all was shitting on them. In America, when y'all, didn't Vince just say, didn't Vince, you know, the dude transhuman nigga, did he just say they peasants? Oh, who looking like the real peasant? Can we get in the motherfucking train right now and it zoop past like we in a movie? Do we got a flying car that's finna come out right now in 2026 for $300,000? Who the real peasants? Are we bilingual, y'all? Is America as a whole, not the ones that just came in this bitch that's winning. No, I'm talking about us. What the fuck are we doing in America? Oh, yeah, we the Ku Klux Klan and we slaves. Oh, and we wrapped up in Diddy and baby oil that the whole world spiritually gonna keep getting right down in. But somehow, even though the whole world didn't got right down to baby oil spiritually, but somehow China's still winning. Somehow India, we listening to these niggas, sometimes we don't even understand them. We like, slow down. I didn't understand you. Can you say it again? Okay, thank you. But y'all thought that shit, what are we doing in America again? Unaliving each other, listen to people that's been unalive, recycling the same energy that's been unalive, keep in being in love with people that's been unalive, keep pretending like it's not gonna keep going on, not looking like, if this is going on in America, maybe we should like think about what maybe other people doing other shit, because I don't think they just listening to music of unalive people. Oh, sometimes I just don't want to be in America low-key, y'all, because the energy that we have in America, it's like so low. It's like right here, y'all. It's this low vibrational, nigga. It's like this. While everybody else is low-key like this, y'all, we like this in America, and people be wondering why I be low-key snapping, because y'all don't get it. And around the world, you actually have to stand on business. You can't go to other fucking countries and be, stupid. You can't go to other countries and think you're going to start shit with them. You can't do that's why, I gotta love America. You know why? Because people come here and live their best life. They could come and live their best life. It's always the ones that come to America, the ones that here that's been homegrown. Yeah, we've been brainwashed to be so dumb. We have been brainwashed that's why I love being a millennium. We've been brainwashed for so long that we won't even look at other countries and see what they doing. I ain't say physically take your ass over there. We literally got That people spending $1,000 for fucking phones, but don't know how to fucking Google Map shit. Don't know how to go look. Damn, what they doing over there? Let's go. Today, this month, I'm going to experience what's going on in China today. Let's go look at this whole month. It's going to be China. Oh, next month going to be Russia. Since I can't go no goddamn where, I might as well do it through the internet. But y'all thought it was a game. That's what I be telling you. That's how you know in America we stupid. We literally recycle the essence of people being unalive. Diddy have unalived so many people, but yet and still we recycling the essence of it. Do you think they doing it in China, y'all? Do you think they recycling the essence of people that's been unalived? Or do you think they engineers like they just said? Or do you think they actually functioning, teaching their children? Do you think they lock their kids up in the school system the way we do? Do you think they have daycares? Do you think they do that dumb ass shit? At this point, I think I might have to do a whole thing for China and just break down how China take care of their kids. And I don't care about the bad side, y'all. Don't be expecting me to talk about the bad side, because I'm not. We're going to talk about how they take care of their kids. We're going to talk about how the women take care of their men. We're going to talk about how they actually grooming their kids for success, unlike us. We're going to have to really talk about China, y'all. Because y'all not grasping what type of time we really living in. Yeah, we living in a dinosaur era. They're living in a motherfucking flying era, nigga. They living in goddamn... Did you see the thumbnail? Did you see that? That's just a portion. They in fucking iRobot moment. They literally have robots now serving them food. But we over here thinking it's a game. We out here race baiting like they just said. We worried about the stock market. We wondering if they gonna crash our money tomorrow. Is they gonna crash our money tomorrow? Nigga, they may crash our money tomorrow. Nigga, we might be broke. You know how long they been crashing the market playing with us? Do you know how long they been playing with us with Big Pharma? But y'all thought this shit was a game. That's what I be telling people. But y'all want to get mad at them because y'all still following the same code. That's why I don't get mad at no corporation. Any entity that's over here finessing us in America to stay on a low vibrational energy, I don't be mad at them. Why? You know why I can't be mad at them? Because if you want to be stupid enough to believe in it and keep being in the energy with them, then that's on you. That's on you. When you can't even acknowledge that Alibaba then already passed Amazon. When you can't acknowledge that y'all done spend thousands of fucking dollars on a fucking iPhone. When that fucking, I forgot how to say the word, starts with an H. God damn it. They didn't surpass. They already had a fucking phone that you can... I just be like, whatever, y'all. What y'all want to keep y'all want to keep letting people keep y'all in slavery. If y'all want to keep being Ku Klux Klan, if you want to keep being black, you want to keep being black, white, you want to keep being into sororities, you want to keep being in the Met Galas, keep getting humiliated, keep letting your sons look at the shit, think this shit is normal. Now talk to your kids and help them understand that this is a culture, that's their culture. That's not our culture, but we can respect that's their culture. But y'all thought it was a game to have a fucking culture. That's why we don't have none. And that's why I always be like, I'm going back home. I'm going motherfucking back home. Because I'm not doing it with y'all no more. The world is stupid. The world is stupid. They don't want to have a culture. They don't want to respect the Most High. They don't want to respect men. When I tell you in America, when I low-key, y'all hoes get on my nerves, y'all don't want to respect men. Y'all, when I say y'all don't want to respect men, that's why y'all gonna always stay cursed right here in America. I'm not playing. If you a woman that live in America and you do not respect men, I don't care what he did to you. I don't care I'm just keep it real. I don't care what he did. If you let him corrupt you to the point to where you can't love men for what he is because of what you've been through, you're not gonna win in America. That's why I'm gonna win. Because I told you, I say it all the time. Even to my boyfriend, I was like, I ain't gonna let no man on earth manipulate me not to love man. You know why? Because I come from man. Most High made us from man. So I ain't got time for that. We live in our flesh. Why y'all not think y'all keep getting destroyed in America? Because y'all keep living in y'all flesh. No, it's other countries around the world that were third world countries. Are they third world countries now? Or are we the third world country, y'all? Because I'm still trying to figure this out, y'all. I'm really not playing. I literally grew up in Tennessee since 2001. The community that I now live in literally was Section 8 until last year. I'm not motherfucking playing, and it's a great school. We got great school systems and everything too. Great school systems. I ain't knocking it. But what I'm saying is Section 8 was then this bitch that dunked that fucking long in motherfucking... Who you think was in this bitch terrorized? Black people, black people. That's why I was so glad when I came I saw in my apartment last year that was the first year that they got new management with his racist white ass guy clown. I'm telling you, that's another story for another day. I had my boyfriend. That shit was funny as hell, y'all. This is talking about some alpha male shit. That's why I respect men low key, cause men, my boyfriend and this goddamn man was fucking low. They was arguing with each other, but the way they did it was it was like classy. Like they wasn't screaming. It wasn't like they was like being loud to the point where like it'll make people get up and be like, "What the fuck is going on?" But it was the way they did it. Was just I was just like, I look back because the white girl I knew I was like, what the fuck is it? Cause it was like I don't know, y'all. It was just like because he was asking him a question about the fact that my boyfriend had to buy me like an air conditioner for my apartment because this shit's over. It is what it is. I can understand because the last management saw our motherfucking pool. He better fix the fucking pool because them goddamn kids down there gonna tear some shit up. So he better fix that fucking pool. Cause kids come. That's why I'm all the way down here. Them kids down there, they need to raise them goddamn kids down there. Cause we getting goddamn reports and everything, emails, kids down here breaking shit. Why kids out here early in the morning? Niggas. That's why I'm down here. Cause I knew the niggas. It's still some of these Section 8 people left. Cause they know how to pay their bills allegedly. But ain't that many of them. Yeah, y'all thought it was a game. That's why I told my mom to get Section 8. I said, who you think I am? Who you think? Do it look like I'm finna get some fucking sex? I ain't finna get no fucking Section 8. I said, do you not understand what fucking Section 8 mean? That means I'm a degenerate. That means I can't function. I'm good. I don't want none of that. Attach to me. Give me some goddamn food stamps and give me goddamn health care. That's all I want. If you can't give me that, I don't want none of it. But people thought that shit was a game because I knew back then how to understand the system the right way, which is get health care and food stamps. That's all you motherfuckers need. You don't need all this first family, meaning they ain't finna come all up in your house and be trying to tell you, just give me my goddamn food stamps because the world needs it. We all need fucking food stamps. I don't care what see, that's how you know we need to go to China. We all need to, now I ain't saying exit and leave America. I ain't saying that dumb ass shit. I'm saying we should go experience China because they lied to y'all. They finna have fucking a flying car in 2026 for $300,000. These niggas been flexing a fake ass Cybertruck. They been blowing up fake ass Cybertrucks. I am gonna fucking Elon. You shouldn't have did this, nigga. They should have never let me see that you copied off of fucking China's. You fucking robot. You fucking robot. You. Did you really copy it off of China's shit? Did you really do that? And you didn't think I was gonna find out, Elon? Is that why you be blowing the motherfucker up? Because you know that China, I can't believe you. Then y'all think I'm playing? Elon Musk copied off of fucking China's car. The Cybertruck came from China. Y'all not playing. That motherfucking robot. I bet it's they robot. Who's to say it ain't robot? Who's to say that they robot that they planted over here and pretended because he is South African, nigga South African, a whole South African. Y'all should have knew something was wrong when a white South African came under Doge, meaning nigga, your ass finna get locked up if you out here stealing people's shit. Cause I can't wait to find out who did it. I can't wait. I'm like, who the fuck stole my money? I'm like, where they do this at? Y'all know that the government ain't playing with y'all, right? Y'all know if y'all steal people money virtually, you can get locked the fuck up, right? I hope cause I'm just waiting for the smoke to clear. And I'm gonna talk about him, make a whole video about it. Live streaming, everything. Y'all think it's a game? I'm not playing. I got robbed that $1,300. Fucking Uber. Do you think I have an Uber account? Yes, apparently. And you know how? It's called, I went to goddamn McDonald's and they had an Uber kiosk. So the moment you swipe your fucking card in the Uber kiosk, Uber. How the fuck y'all get a kiosk? And how the fuck y'all didn't tell us that y'all had a fucking kiosk? How y'all out here trying to get our information? How I tell y'all to be getting our fucking information? But see, that's how I'm winning. Because the only thing in my goddamn Uber account, apparently, is when I went to fucking McDonald's, y'all. When I went to McDonald's and swiped my goddamn card. But when I went to look for rides, because apparently somebody, I guess, decided to have a partnership with another app that's linked to Uber. Make that make sense, right? They was able to, do the Uber rides. But see, again, the great thing for me, I don't use no fucking Uber. I got my own car. And that's how I won the case. All I'm waiting for them is to send me my documentation so I can sign my little handprints on it. And whoever did the shit, yeah, I don't know who he is, but it's gonna go down. Because we live in 2025. Don't be out here stealing people money, y'all. Don't do it. It's not good to do that. Elon Musk is Doge, meaning robot, meaning they know all our information now. The jig is up. They know everything, y'all. They've been monitoring us the whole time. Why y'all think that they let the third world countries build all our shit? Because they wanted to have full control over understanding the human race. Because I keep telling y'all, America is everything. China, Russia, all of these countries is us. Nigga, they us. They just understood that we gonna have some of y'all in a box so the rest of the world keep y'all in a box. Because if we keep you in a box, you ain't gonna understand that we actually do. We you. That's I keep telling you. That's why I love China so much, because I understand all these countries is us. Think about this. I'm going to say it again. How do all the countries can link up together, sign documentation to keep us, regular people, from Antarctica, but you don't want me to believe that all of them is America? You don't want me to believe that y'all can all link up somehow together, right? Inside the damn treaty so that we can't go see some shit. But you didn't want me to never believe that we all was one and the same. But y'all was finna brainwash us not to think the real agenda was to believe in polygamy, build shit, take care of your kids, and keep praying and make sure that, even though I'm gonna keep saying, because I don't care what nobody say spiritually, we're gonna continue on getting right down to baby oil. That won't never stop because we in goddamn hell. So that ain't gonna never stop. That's what happens when you be out here having sex. That would be happening when you eating the forbidden fruit of knowledge, which is to know that we gonna be cursed and shit. But keep people in America, I'm gonna keep saying it, thought it was a game. They thought it was a game. When they was setting up all these toxic ass programs, y'all fell for them. Back in the day when they gave y'all Ricky Lake, y'all fell for it. When they gave us goddamn Jerry Springer, you fell for it. They literally was brainwashing y'all to be done. And then now that the rest of the world that y'all said was peasants, the people that was making clothes, them same people y'all said that didn't have shit, they winning, and I'm happy for them. Because I knew back then they was going to win. Because even though at the end of the day, even Africa, back then, we was sending them rice. Back then, they were struggling. Not saying still parts of them that ain't struggling. Because let's be real, it's the good and bad. But we talk about the good. We can always talk about the bad later. But let's be real, ain't they winning? Ain't they over here with us winning? Because I'm going to say it again. I done seen so many foreigners. They bilingual and they work their ass off. And I'm not, when I say them people work their ass off, y'all not playing. They don't act like us. I act like them because I work my ass off. So, that part. But what I'm saying is, when I was all the white and black people, they was always crying about how much money we need to get paid and how they need to do this for us and do this. And I just to be like, can we stop saying this shit? Because why the fuck would they want to give us more money? Like, no corporation wants to give you more money. Like, no. They actually trying to set up different programs that hopefully you'll follow something. It might help you to get your own goddamn money. Hopefully you can get your own corporation. And then people could be crying about how you need to get them more money. But y'all never figured it out. I told y'all, when I had to actually work, because I actually only worked one job before I actually had worked at Gap, and it was IHOP. I worked there for I think a couple of months. Till my son and daughter father made me quit because he a hater. But it didn't matter. That life experience was all I needed. It was a great experience. I loved it. To this day, we don't even have that IHOP no more. So, But my kids still knew. We still get to see it, even though it's now a baseball place. Not playing. It's an international baseball place. I was like, what the fuck? Because after the pandemic, it got shut down. IHOP got shut down. Over. I already knew low-key it was. I ain't gonna lie. Because they was in there fucking. They was in there stealing money and shit. Niggas stealing money. Being disrespectful to the customers. I'm like, y'all crazy. And low-key, one of the best experiences I got at that job was that I got to see this girl that I grew up with in school. She used to have when I tell y'all that, how the angry bird with them thick ass eyebrows, it was this Mexican. I don't know what she really was though. To be honest with you, to this day, I still don't know what the fuck she was. But she had the thickest, when I tell you, the thickest eyebrows on life. That shit was cool as fuck. Everybody used to low-key try to tease. I used to talk shit too. I saw her with a Mexican dude, like I'm assuming it's a Mexican boyfriend, and they had a beautiful baby, and the baby had a thick ass eyebrows. Oh, it's so cute. And she remember my name and everything, y'all. That shit fucked me up. That's why that's why to this day I remember it. She said my name, you know, she was saying like how she remember, you know, back then in school and everything. And I was like, damn. Cause I keep telling y'all, I was an influencer way back when, y'all. I used to talk shit to kids. Y'all think I'm playing. I used to talk cash shit. I was that person. I'm not playing, y'all. I was that person growing up in school. I was that, you know, that type of person that didn't need no motherfucking friend. That was me. I was not that type of person where I had you. No, you be my friend or you ain't gonna be friends. That's how I always was, because one, when you weren't a Muslim, it makes you think differently than most kids. So I always thought I was grown, because when you believe in polygamy at like 6, 7, or 8 years old, when you going to school looking at boys, you not gonna be looking at them like that. Not saying I didn't have crushes and stuff like that or whatever. But low key, I didn't, you know, whatever. No, I always knew I was gonna definitely date somebody old, because I keep telling y'all, and I love it though. That's on the set again. Men that's 30 to like, I'm gonna say 50, because I think 50 is still okay age. 22, 25, best women to date. I know what I'm talking about, because I work at Amazon. I done seen a lot of them. I know what I'm talking about, because they think I look young or whatever. So the 22, the 25, best age category for females that's actually going to have a family, that want to support you, that will love you, that will bow down to you. I'm not playing, y'all. I'm not playing. I know what I'm talking about, because 26 and up, I ain't got time. They can't do it. I know they not doing it. I tried to wife up a 27-year-old. In my mind, I knew I shouldn't have tried to, because she low-key did look like she was 3 or 4. But you know, I was trying to keep hope alive. I didn't need 2 days. All I needed to see was her twerking on hoes. I don't do street shit. I don't do, no. That's nasty shit. But I'm telling y'all, 22, 25, best age category, females, all races, standing on business, want to be tamed, want to be loved, want to be respected. Because I think low-key, a lot of them be the ones that have moms that be having daughters that didn't have a lot of kids, and somehow they now forced them to work multiple jobs and shit. Because low-key, if I could somehow get that little girl just in my corner, good, if I could just whisper her ear good enough, I'll somehow make her leave her goddamn mama and get her own shit. Because I'm telling you, I don't like when grown-ass parents do that to their kids. Why you got your daughter working 2 jobs? Like, and for her to even be taught to be about, she didn't even know she pregnant or not, thank God she wasn't. It's just, when people talk to me like that, that means like, what the fuck was your mama doing? What is your parents doing? What the fuck is they teaching you? I don't like when I see side of y'all, it be making me upset, y'all. Because y'all need to be raising these girls up so that men don't take advantage of them. And women don't fucking take advantage of them. Because I'm going to say it again. We ain't finna do this no more in 2026 and act like women don't be taking advantage of fucking girls too. We ain't doing it. We ain't finna act like women don't take advantage of fucking boys. We not doing it. It's not gonna be no more double standards. I don't know. No. We don't do double standards over here. I correct both sides, because women be doing the same thing. They go get a young dude and fuck over him, just like older men to be go get younger females and be fucking over them. So we not gonna play them games no more in today's time. No, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, when you talk to females, right? I'm gonna say it again. 22 to 25. Talk to them and see what they saying. Because some of them want you to teach them. I'm telling you this because they talk to me. They don't know me. I don't go around talking to people, y'all. I keep telling y'all that. I'll be in my own little fantasy at work. Because I got to go to work. I don't want to be... I'm here to sing, rap. You know, I'm there to do that. I'm there to work, rap, sing. I'm there to do that shit. So if you want to talk to me, your ass better look me in the eyes. You better tap me. You better do something, because if you don't, I'm not going to talk to you. That's how I am. I'm just being real. I've been like that all my life. So I told you again, if you knew, if you didn't know, the 22-year-old girl, because I didn't know how old she was, 20, and they ain't the only ones. I have a lot of them that I talk to just in these age brackets, so that's why I keep telling y'all. They talk to me. They ask me questions. I'm not out there just giving out opinions. They come to me, which I don't blame them. She was asking me about why the paper bags was changed, and I brought up the Trump situation, and she's telling me how she was neutral about the whole situation, which I like, because I was like, she looked mean as hell, so I'm like, why she look so mean, though? I'm telling y'all, I low-key be thinking these girls in them age brackets, these parents low-key, but I look like, to me, it look like she got her own shit, though. The way she walk around, I don't even think she live at home low-key. But then again, I haven't really got that much information out of her, but I could just tell the way she act, the way she talk, because for somebody to be 22 years old and be like they neutral about the whole situation, and even still be understanding of other people's opinions, because that's what she said, not what I said, right? So even from that, just from the information, and I see how she operated at work. I know who the young girl is. I just ain't never talked to her. But I see how she work. I see she a hard worker too. So that's what I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to say it again. From a woman that believe in polygamy, I know what the hell I'm talking about. Girls in the age bracket of 22 and 25 are the best females in today's time of all races to talk to. And if you can't find one, that's on you. I'm just trying to give y'all some good advice, because I'm trying to help these men out here. I'm not playing, because I'm trying to help me too. That's why you think I'm saying this. I'm trying to low-key help me too. But I prefer if they was over like 27, 28. So that's this because I don't know 25-year-old low-key, because my boyfriend already like 59. Then y'all gonna say he weird or something for one 25-year-old. Then y'all gonna say he weird, which I don't understand how he would be weird or something, because he's a great man and great ass man. And I'm telling you, my boyfriend, things he gotta put up with my ass. Y'all see how I be over here talking my ass off? Okay then. So with that being said, okay then. But I'm just trying to keep it open. I'm just trying to keep my mind open, because I need to find a goddamn girl one of these days. I don't want to have to be like no weak ass passport hoe and go over to another country, travel, and somehow find a female. I don't want to have to do that. I want to be in America and just do that. I ain't got time for all that. I ain't trying to swerve and swag to another country. That's weird. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to find a suitable lady, because y'all think I'm playing. I'm not playing. Shoot, I want to have some more kids one day, and the only way that's gonna happen is we can bring another woman in, because there's no way my boyfriend gonna allow me to have a kid if I don't find one. Cause I gotta get him off his element. He old. I know he don't wanna have no kids. So as a woman, you gotta find a way. See, women be thinking about stupid shit. Y'all be trying to brainwash niggas out of money and weird shit. No, I'm trying to have kids because, one, I keep telling y'all, my boyfriend kids are amazing. That's the definition of how you supposed to raise your grown ass children. You supposed to be putting your kids in positions, not trying to make them your slaves. So that's how I be telling people. When you see a man, I don't care if he old, young, my ass, and he talking about some, I'm too old, I don't want to have no more kids. You bring a woman in the household. I bet after that he ain't gonna have time to be times tell, you know. I bet he ain't gonna have time to be like, no. Why? Because he could be following her vagina while you pregnant. While you playing with the baby, you know, he's still getting pussy. That's what I be saying. I gotta get my live stream together, cause y'all don't know the type of energy that I be on. Y'all don't get it. It's way deeper than y'all can ever imagine. Like, I love nature. I grew up with nature, not humans. I grew up with nature, nigga. I understand that men not supposed to be having sex with me while I'm goddamn pregnant, okay? He supposed to be having sex with the other woman. Why y'all think lions have lionesses? And they be able to take care of the cubs. Just so you know that when they having to feel down and depressed, they got somebody else to talk to. Because we can't talk to the goddamn man. He ain't trying to hear that shit. My boyfriend definitely be trying to hear my shit. I know he be listening, but I'm just saying, sometimes I just be like, only in America will we still just thinking low vibrational. That's why I don't mind talking about sometimes the energy of these low vibrational people, because I know I'm on a different level than them. That's why I be trying to tell people, but they don't want to listen to me. I know. And it ain't because Kevin Samuels said no shit, because he Tracy McGrady, so he can't tell me shit. Tracy McGrady / Kevin Samuels can't never tell me nothing. I already knew this, because I told you I've been believing in polygamy all my life. So ain't nobody going on the internet didn't told me shit. It's called the Quran told me. I ain't finna let nobody get the clout but the Quran. So if Kevin Samuels talk to y'all, great for y'all. But I ain't gonna never let that nigga get that clout. Nah. That's what be wrong with us too. We actually do not want to give the proper respect to certain things. But me, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to let no washed up character, including myself, because I'm just an entity on this earth also, right? I'm not going to give myself the clout. I'm going to give the Quran the clout. Because if it wasn't for the Quran, I wouldn't be on this internet telling y'all the shit that I be telling y'all. If it wasn't for the Bible, I would be on this good internet telling y'all the things I tell y'all. We always want to give likeness to regular people. I'm not going to give likeness to regular people. Not over here. Definitely not no fucking Kevin Samuels. Not what I know. That's what I be telling y'all. I keep telling y'all. The new characters low-key be washed the fuck up. The new characters be dusty ass motherfuckers. So I'm not finna like let them get the energy. When I grew up with Tracy McGrady and he was with Adidas. Yeah, he didn't own Adidas, but he still was the face of it. I'm not gonna give Kevin Samuels a person who literally was selling candles. He was into fashion. But somehow he figured out if he had some fake ass talking points, he could get on YouTube. And then somehow mysteriously get unalived. I keep telling y'all, I can't live in fantasy world with people no more, because if in 2026, if China, think about this, if China finna have a fucking flying car, I'm not gonna do that with people. Kevin Samuels was a washed up version of Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady was way better than him. That's why he's unalived. And Tracy McGrady's still here. But y'all thought it was a game. When I told y'all that Smokey Robinson got smoked the fuck out because Tiny allegedly had a minor by the name of T.I. And that's why the bitch is broke now. So they had to smoke out Smokey Robinson. But y'all keep thinking this shit is a game. That's why I keep telling y'all, I'm on a different level and I'm not playing with people no more. We're not doing this in 2025 and beyond, because I said Buzz Lightyear is goddamn Tony Busby, and he fanning all these goddamn niggas. He got Shannon Sharp, the nigga that had Charles in front of y'all, but y'all thought it was a game to call that nigga y'all uncle, but he had a whole nigga courtside. The nigga had a whole nigga. What? That's y'all uncle now? That's y'all uncle. But people be thinking it's a game. You need to recycle energy that's winning. These newer characters are washed the fuck up. That's why Denzel literally is in movie with his new character by the name of A$AP Rocky. His new character is so much of a fucking scrub that they had to literally get Denzel to be in a fucking new movie with him. But y'all keep thinking I told y'all. Y'all thought this shit was a fucking game. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj literally was at Met Gala together, and they the same motherfucker entities. But y'all keep thinking this shit is a game. Y'all in America, oh, let's be mad at Trump. When if it wasn't for Trump and George W. Bush, we wouldn't be standing on business. We wouldn't be knowing what's going on right now with motherfucking China. Why y'all think he got them fucking terrorists? Y'all think this shit is a game? Why y'all think 2001 happened? Why y'all think that shit happened? Because y'all keep thinking this shit is a game. George W. Bush and Trump did something that y'all would never understand, because you might not never know if you never get a membership. But one day, I'm going to tell y'all what they did. Because I told y'all, me and my daughter, we standing on code. We know what time it is. Because y'all, people keep thinking it's a game. You better brainwash your kids to be successful. You better put that motherfucking TV in their fucking face and brainwash them with motherfucking shit that's going to make them great again. Stick that motherfucking TV in your kid's face with some bullshit and they grow up fucked up. Don't look at us. Don't blame China. Don't blame third world countries. Because y'all said it was something wrong with third world countries. But I knew way back when that nothing was wrong with them. Because they the ones got the children working, building, but y'all and that Beyonce have her daughter on stage. But when they had their kids actually building and working, we said it was something wrong with that. We made that a real crime, because they actually was trying to put the kids in position. They didn't have the kids in doing that because they was just low-key, not saying again that they didn't have the bad, because we got to say that part too. But look at it from a different perspective. If you look at it, if they're actually helping them grow, putting them in different. Think about your kid making shirts at 5 years old. The next thing you know, they doing something else. The next thing you know, they doing something else. Do we do that shit in America? When we take our kids to school, what the fuck do they be sitting down for like 8 hours straight, and they wonder why my daughter is in IEP. They wonder why my daughter's in IEP, because she can't do that shit, y'all. My daughter's on a different level at her age too. That's why she's in IEP. Maybe it's nothing wrong with your children. Maybe it's something wrong with you thinking something is wrong with them. Because I'm going to say it again. My daughter know more about goddamn animals than I do. I thought I knew shit. I keep telling people, when I was raising my kids up, I didn't let my daughter and son watch fucking CJ So Cool. Because they are blackity, blah, 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 black. Because they are blackity, blah, blah, black. No. I let my kids watch Ryan's World. The one that's on Nickelodeon right now. You could go pick up his product right now in goddamn Amazon. You could pick it up in Walmart. Matter of fact, you could pick it up around the world. But y'all thought it was a game. But you know, the dude that I love, Jason, the average at best, you see how he be talking about goddamn Brianna and goddamn royalty? Cause y'all thought that shit was a game. When that nigga got in front of y'all and told y'all that them were his motherfucking kids, y'all thought that shit was a game. Y'all let your kids look at it. Y'all kept looking at it. And then now that he gotta drag that bitch who he got kids with, which is why I don't take him serious. Everybody else can have whatever opinion they want of the nigga. I would never take that shit serious. Cause y'all didn't understand that back then he was getting right daddy checks, nigga. He knew about selling YouTube channels back then. Did he tell y'all that shit? Did he get on YouTube and tell, oh yeah, he told y'all now. In today's time, he told y'all now. Now that he washed the fuck up and he gotta get his ass back on YouTube. Cause he ain't doing nothing either. Cause he's not doing nothing either. If y'all didn't know that he ain't doing nothing either. You still had kids with the bitch. So we ain't gonna call out that CJ So Cool had kids with the bitch. But y'all thought it was a game. But Ryan, his mom and daddy still together. They still into technology. They still people. But I'm gonna say it again. My daughter can literally build anything out of clay. Why y'all thought she can? Because when she was growing up, she was looking at that. She was looking at building. We was always looking at arts and craft. We was not looking at dumb shit. I was not gonna let my kids be dumb. Because I always felt like I was dumb. I felt like I was a failure. I already did not finish high school as it was. Think about that. I did not, by the way, I'm like Kanye. I'm a high school dropout. 11th grade was my last year. So if you think I went for the brainwash my goddamn kids to be better than me, it was look, that dad used to low key get mad at me because I used to tell him straight up, like, I don't know why you think that these like your kids, but I hope you know they not your kids, they like my kids, and I'm gonna make sure they're gonna be successful. I'm not gonna let my kids get fucked over because you or me. No. They gonna be way better than us. You see how you cried about this and that, and you see how I'm crying about this and that. Well, they ain't gonna have an opportunity to be crying about this and that. You know why? Because they're gonna be thinking more. They're gonna want to be better. That's why to this day, my son and daughter get so much respect at school. You know why? Because I keep telling y'all, I did not want my son and daughter to be me. I didn't want my son and daughter to think they was going to be a failure or feel like they was a failure because they might not achieve what they thought they should achieve. They shouldn't even be thinking about they didn't achieve something. They should be thinking, I can achieve something. But when you growing up in a system where you're being taught that you ain't going to never achieve shit, then you're going to be mad as fuck because you feel like I can achieve some shit, but you keep telling me I can't. So that's why I keep telling y'all. I always told my son and daughter when they growing up, they couldn't even say the fucking word can't. They couldn't even say the word can't. They couldn't say hate. They couldn't say can't. It was just not, it wasn't happening. Because I keep telling y'all, people would never understand that the Asian culture and the Arabic culture is what groomed me and my kids. Y'all would never understand that. And that's why I keep telling women and men, get the goddamn Quran, get the goddamn Bible, open this shit up and read it for yourself. Stop going to church. Stop going to the mosque. Stop all that. Just actually read. If you can spend $1,000 on a fucking iPhone, I can't wait when the new iPhone coming out. I can't wait to see this shit. I need to look this up. When is the fucking new iPhone coming? I can't wait for somebody to say they're gonna get the fucking iPhone. I make it a trend again. Cause the moment y'all doing, my brain got China's phone. Cause y'all think I'm playing. It's over with, y'all. We lost. We in America. We the new third world country, if y'all didn't know that. And I still love my country. So if y'all didn't know that, because I could talk shit about my country. See, unlike most people who hate their country, and that's why they talking shit about their country, I don't hate my country because I know we the whole world. So that's why I keep telling y'all, Russia been proved that they know we the world. So I don't give a fuck what nobody saying. So everybody else can feel like they superior right now, but it don't matter. Russia been told y'all Putin is. That's how you know too in America y'all dumb. Y'all hated Russia, but Putin been knew. Sometimes I just be like, whatever. Y'all want to be dumb, be trifling, because you could go to their country and they still have their shit there. But now they building shit on fake shit. They literally got a black woman, a new fucking statue of a black woman. Y'all clowns. First they had the Statue of Liberty. Now we still doing that shit. We still doing. So y'all still letting them do this shit to y'all. When Kanye said slavery was a choice, y'all, he was not playing. Man, he was not playing with us. That's why I be saying I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't mad at nobody. Y'all keep being dumb. Keep playing. Keep letting them build statues on y'all asses. Even though we actually live in a time where we literally can go see our ancestors, but y'all won't even take the time to do it. Y'all will cry about FBA reparations when we live in fucking America and Trump said make America great again, but y'all still won't go travel to the states where you know your ancestors was alive in. You won't even do that shit, but y'all cry on the internet all day. I want my reparations. I want this. And we worth trillions of dollars in America right now as we speak. That's why I just be like, I just want to go around the world and get money from with other cultures. I want to get money with other cultures. Because y'all Americans, y'all black and white crayons, y'all are weirdos. And I'm glad all these tethers, foreigners, all the degenerate names you want to call them, I'm glad they came to America on y'all dumbasses. I'm so glad y'all got brainwashed for being slaves. I'm so glad y'all got brainwashed to be goddamn Ku Klux Klan members. Because y'all never understood if you would pick up a goddamn book and read the Bacon Rebellion, you would have understood why you was a Ku Klux Klan member. You would have understood why you believed you was a 12-year fucking slave. But if you knew this fucking school system was the same prison system, you would have knew you was trapped in a damn dumbass box. But y'all kept thinking this shit was a game. Every time a bitch glitch in y'all face, y'all keep thinking it's a game. Every time they keep showing y'all they gonna keep talking about wipe me down moments, y'all keep thinking it's a game. Y'all, they want you to stay locked up in this goddamn box. I'm going to be in the box with y'all. I'm going to be in the box right along with y'all. Don't worry. I'm going to be in this box right along with y'all. Every time y'all come up here and kind of try to make these motherfuckers real, I'm going to hurt people's feelings. Because I keep telling y'all, y'all put Cat Williams over everything. But when that character come out, you're going to cry so hard. I'm going to laugh my fucking ass off. Because I told y'all, I knew China was going to be great one day. And you know why? Because America always was great. The moment we got China to make our shit, should have told us right then that they was gonna be better than us. But y'all thought it was a game because y'all was like, those people are working in sweatshops. Ooh, they're getting oppressed. No, they actually was getting oppressed to build. They was getting oppressed to build. Was we getting oppressed to build, or was we being oppressed to be consumers? Which ones was we doing? We was saying they believed in communism, but we was being consumers. How did it really work out for all those third world countries in today's time? Indians in India got the nastiest food. I don't care what nobody say. But I talk to them on the phone with so much respect. But I'm keep telling y'all, y'all thought it was a game. I never thought it was a game, because me and my son said way back when, before this shit happened, we said we was going to Japan. Do you know it's a group called, I think 1 to 8 or 1 on 8? It's something 1 to 8. It's really like low key saying number 9. And they got a song called 99 Problems, but my bars ain't one of them. And the rapper dude in it from Japan. And he was saying how we got a lot of fake streamers in America with fake ass clout. Why do you think all these numbers are leaving? Y'all knew we was living in a time with fake streamers and fake numbers, right? Y'all wonder why a lot of y'all numbers then went down? Y'all wonder why y'all not getting the money and support y'all once was? Because it was called fake reality. When they gave y'all the fake, you know what? It was way deeper than y'all was just keep worried about that. But y'all should have been worried about everything else too. Because they want you to, of course, get that, duh. But you don't get it, duh. But don't think that they ain't experimenting on you. If they want you to take something, what the fuck you think you living in then? But y'all really thought they gave you TikTok from China. And then y'all got mad and said that China did it. Even though China had the same TikTok y'all had. We didn't have Facebook way before we knew about TikTok. And we been knowing that nigga was an alien. But y'all still thought that shit was a game. We been knowing Mark Zuckerberg was a fucking lizard from one of them goddamn Simpson cartoons. But y'all still thought it was a fucking game. That's why I just be like, we done. The government control our whole life for negativity. But y'all want me to get mad at them. No, I'm definitely not mad at them. Because I already understood way back when that I'm going to get brainwashed in the Asian culture, in the Arabic culture, and I was going to be okay with it. Because I knew way back when, like I kept telling y'all, that they was going to be winning one day. I don't know when it was going to happen, but I knew they was going to win. Because I keep telling y'all, in America, they was trying to tell us we were slaves, the Ku Klux Klan. But I remember my teacher telling us that we was somebody. So that shit was not finna wash. I was not finna be washed down with lies, y'all. That's how I keep telling y'all. That's where the world fucked up at. Y'all wanted to believe a lie, all because of pandemic. All because of a pandemic. Y'all wanted to believe a lie and then got bad at Russia. Like, y'all literally, the reason why I keep bringing Russia up is because it's crazy how y'all got mad at Russia. Said that Trump was colluding with the same power that knew that we was them people. That's why I knew then we was dumb. I'm like, so are we mad at Russia because they know that we them people? Or are we mad because they talking to China? Or my bad, or is they mad at because he cool with them? I'm like, so is white people mad or is it because I was trying to figure it out, y'all, during that time when everybody kept talking about the Russian collusion. All I'm thinking to myself is, did y'all forget that he literally showed us that they literally worship like the real sacred people, not crayons, not black people, but the real ancestors? Why are we beefing with Russia again? And then even with China, when they were saying how to balloon, I'm like, they already low-key own everything. Y'all need to stop being, think about this. Did y'all forget when the, I think last year, when the docs, when they was transitioning the docs to be AI, who y'all think they was doing it? It's like, sometimes low-key, I think we want to really live in a lie and not understand that China do own America, y'all. Like, I know it might hurt your feelings, but it is what it is, y'all. Like, think about this. I'm going to say it again. China don't get nothing from nobody but their own country, y'all. We don't do that in America, y'all. We get everything around the world. Not saying we don't have stuff come from America, but one day when I go to Japan, I'm going to let y'all experience it with me. One day when I go to China, I'm going to let y'all experience it with me. One day when I go to Korea, I'm going to let y'all experience it with me. Because I'm going to keep telling y'all, we got to do better. Because if I ever get that type of money, I'm going to get me a flying car. Because it's always been my dream to have a flying car. And that's why I'm so proud of China. Because they making my dreams come true. Because I'm going to keep telling y'all, as a kid, I love sci-fi. I always knew it was real, y'all. I'm not blind. I used to get so butthurt growing up when they used to be like, non-fiction. I'm like, ain't that real though? Ain't this shit really real? Like, it's real. I know it's real. So to live in a time where we have flying cars, and y'all think I'm gonna let these motherfuckers oppress me in America? Oh no. I got to keep on moving. I can't wait. Man, they been stuck. Think about this, y'all. Definitely gotta do another live stream. I gotta do some upcoming good live streams on this, y'all. These motherfucking celebrities been wearing all the shit that was made in China. Now we literally can go to China, bring this shit over here and stun on they motherfucking ass. Bitch, if y'all think I'm not gonna stun on these motherfucking celebrities, I'm telling y'all, because I'm gonna get the money myself. I'm gonna have to get the money. I'm not gonna get sponsors like them. I'm not gonna have the type of sponsors that they had that just made them who they are. When I get my sponsors, it's because I'm gonna get to choose the sponsors. But we really thought this was a game, y'all. But I'm going to keep saying it. When I got on Facebook, I remember seeing Brianna weak ass. So that's why I'm going to keep telling y'all. The bitch has a fashion line. She had a whole fashion line on Facebook back in the day. Look at the hoe now. But y'all thought it was a game. Kevin is still winning to this day because he be pulling skits off. We don't even know to this day how many skits he's still pulling off now. Because y'all thought it was a game. But he knew. Because he believed in polygamy. So he already knew what time it was. But I keep telling y'all, believe in whatever you want to believe in. But chicks from 22 to 25 is a great age category to groom to be successful. Because if you're not trying to groom her to be successful, leave her the fuck alone. And I can't speak up on the men because I'm not promoting men. I'm promoting women in that aspect. Like, I don't know the age bracket for y'all. Don't ask me that shit because I'm not going to look for it. I only care about us females because I'm trying to find one. So with that being said, y'all better get the bigger picture. All the third world countries are winning. And I'm so happy for y'all. Y'all did all that to be winners. And if anything, all you doing is teaching me how to influence my son and daughter to be, again, the alphas that I know they're going to be. Because I'm the millennium. And I didn't fail them. And that's what y'all got to be thinking about. Whatever generation you are, your child is the new generation too. So do you want your children to be successful like you are in your generation? Or do you want them to be failures, y'all? Because at the end of the day, Trump Trump is a powerful entity. And I'm going to keep saying it. I got so much respect for this man because all my life, I thought it was goddamn Dick Cheney. But it never was, y'all. It never was. When you see the type of energy Trump is standing for, you will see why he was the only president that say Trump tariffs. But y'all thought it was a game. But when he had the whole black community back then, and now in 2025, they want to pretend like he didn't have the whole black community. But y'all thought it was a game. Because I'm going to say it again. He had Omarosa. What the fuck is Jasmine Crockett doing right now? Looking like a fucking clown with the chameleon. But y'all thought it was a game when he came and said she has a low IQ. Because the new version of her is a fucking low IQ sucker. Before, when Omarosa was a Republican, she was no fucking sucker. Now she's a Democrat named Jasmine Crockett. Now she's a fucking sucker. But y'all be looking up to suckers. I told y'all thought it was a fucking game. Y'all, again, Trump has a recyclable character too. Y'all look up to him and they a sucker. And it's a female. She's a sucker. But y'all thought it was a game. I keep telling y'all, it was a such thing as a good cop, bad cop. But what cop was you believing in? Was you believing in the good cop? Or was you believing in the black cop? Because I told y'all, I grew up looking at Drake. I grew up looking at Trump. The internet was never going to be able to lie to me. That's why a lot of people fail in life. Y'all let the internet lie to y'all. Y'all forgot what y'all grew up looking at. A lot of people forgot. How you forget what you grew up looking at? So y'all telling me some of y'all didn't grow up looking at Trump on TV. Y'all telling me y'all didn't grow up looking at Trump on TV. I'm 31 years old. I know y'all older heads grew up looking at that man. Y'all knew that man had all the black people. But now all of a sudden, nigga racist, he this, he that, he this and that. But he apparently, the only president, was able to put tariffs on China at 100%. Even though it's not going to do shit. That's how I'm going to keep telling y'all. I'm always have respect for Trump. Because if I could have respect for goddamn George W. Deuce, who had got a whole shooter with him in a whole nother country, that nigga. And he was a cheerleader. The nigga, yes, a motherfucking cheerleader. Yes, my nigga was a cheerleader. And yes, I knew he was a cheerleader too. See, because I tell y'all, I actually did research way back when. Because when I was growing up, they really tried to play with my intelligence as a kid, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I was a teacher's best friend because I checked their ass at school too. Think you gonna, especially history? Oh hell no, we're not doing this today. It's low key. The kids at school used to say this to me. They said, "So are you like a encyclopedia with history or something? So you some type of psych?" I said, "Yes, I am." Y'all want to be lied to. Y'all want to let them make us look at a slavery movie by the name of Sounder. You want us to look at slave movies in school as a kid when I literally just remember my other teacher telling us we did this and that and the third, but you want me to be a slave again. No. My teacher should have never told us we invented shit. Because the moment they said we invented shit, that crushed slavery in my mind. It took it out. I was like, what? We invented shit? Oh, we ain't slaves then. I don't give a fuck what they talking about, nigga. I ain't no slave. How am I be a slave if you just said we invented shit then? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know why? Because all of us low-key slaves. And you know how? Because if they ship you to another country, ain't you a slave? That means think about this. All these different people that came to America low-key were slaves. Why? Because they got traded over here. But I told y'all thought this shit was a game. We really was out here thinking this shit was a game. Oh, we some slaves. All the slaves, dummy. All of us is the dumbass slaves. Duh. Why y'all think in America y'all still late and behind? Y'all let motherfucking Elon Musk lie over fucking Cybertruck and be getting the motherfucking truck blowed the fuck up in 4K. But in China, they finna have flying cars. I'm telling y'all, I'm living my best life. I'm so happy, man. All the times I tell my son and daughter to say they can't. Not to say the word can't. Never say the word hate. Sharing is caring. Oh my gosh, I grown my son and daughter well, y'all. I'm gonna keep telling y'all better groom y'all kids for success. Because if y'all don't, y'all kids is gonna go extinct, y'all. Your kids we're living in a new world. It's not what y'all wanted to be no more. It's over. Get over it. Slavery was a fucking choice. Let it go. Ku Klux Klan was a choice. Let it go. Being a fucking weak-ass slave was a choice. Let it go. Getting wiped down in baby oil is a choice. Believing in rappers that's really grapers is a choice. Loving the music itself is a choice. But if you believe in the fucking entity and not just love the fucking music, you might get caught the fuck up. And if you believe in music that's demonic, you really gonna get unalived. Why y'all think they love to let y'all listen to unalivement music in rotation? That's why I don't listen to that type of music. That's why I listen to people that's still alive. If y'all didn't know that, that's why I be winning. I low-key try not to listen to people that's not on earth no more. I try to go look at to people that's actually on earth right now. Y'all never understood it. I think I low-key need to make a video about that too. Stop always just listening to people that's been unalive. Listen to people that's still on earth. Because you're still bumping Tupac, you wonder why you fucked up. If you're still listening to Biggie, if you're still listening to some entities that they do shit, if you're still recycling in their music, it might not be good for you in today's time, y'all. Not playing. Frequency is everything. Water is a goddamn star. Water is a star. When you look up, why you think you don't see no goddamn stars? Because it's water. We live under a damn dome that's water. The damn dome is water. We locked up in this bitch. Man. I love the time I live in, man. I never thought I could live in a time where I'd be this free, y'all. I'm not playing. Because when you growing up in a time where people just don't want to see stuff for what it is, because they want to live in fucking fantasy for the rest of their life because they believe in fantasy land. Man, that's why I'm so glad. I'm proud of China. Thank you, China. Thank you for making Harry Potter real. Thank you for making thank y'all for making that game, the end game, all that shit. Thank you, Mockingbird. Even though I know white people, Jewish people, whoever made them books, all them books that y'all made back in the day that now y'all recycling. Thank y'all. Because I thought something was wrong with me, y'all. Y'all don't understand back then when I was growing up. Because I'm telling you, I knew that shit was real. I was like, this shit is real. They lying to us. They holding back all the technology from us. I knew in America they was lying to us. When I watched the I, Robot movie, Will Smith always we're going to get the most respect when it comes to these damn movies that he played in. Because y'all don't understand the movies that he played in was telling us things to this day that we fucking looking at. But we thought that shit was a game, and I knew back then it was a game. When I see Our Robot, I knew back then. I'm like, something's not right. Do we supposed to be scared of them or do we supposed to have them? But when I seen them cleaning the house and playing with us, I was like, well, maybe we should supposed to have them. Because we do supposed to have them, y'all. We don't supposed to be scared of them, y'all. It's nothing to be afraid of. Damn, I can't wait to bring this shit to America. When Trump said make America great again, I get it. Shout out to you, Trump. I get it. I get it, y'all. The whole time celebrities was lying. They was getting all that shit from China. And they wouldn't even getting it. The goddamn people that was propping their ass up was giving it to them. We live in a time where we can actually really show off real shit. I feel so happy, man. Y'all don't get it. They tricked y'all. They lied to y'all the whole time. Oh, man, the times we living in. That's why I be telling y'all, ain't nothing. This Diddy shit would never make me feel bad. None of this shit, that slave shit, the Ku Klux Klan. Have fun, y'all. Have fun. The more y'all stay in this shit, your ancestors gonna be gone. Y'all gonna be like Native Americans. Y'all gonna be like the Australians. You know, the Aborigines that live in Australia. Because I told you, I knew back when Roger Dodger, my favorite tennis player, lives in Switzerland. Switzerland was like the first state, a country. I mean, because I say state because I'm in America. They was the first ones to go virtual. Yeah, because y'all keep thinking it was a game. People, it's like, did TikTok really fuck y'all up like that for real, y'all? Because I'm low-key starting to feel like low-key in America, y'all really did get fucked up. And that's why they had to bring these people over here. Because there's no way y'all forgot that this shit already low-key already happened. It already happened. Everybody else was just more advanced than us because y'all was stupid. Y'all was stupid, but everybody else knew what time it was. They wasn't scared of fucking AI. They knew we made AI. They knew they needed us to make AI. So that's why I'm just saying, sometimes I just be like, I'm going to get hella bags, nigga. I'm going to get hella bags. You know why? Because I ain't afraid. Because what Eminem said, take a stand. He ain't afraid. Y'all let a whole white boy be in Detroit. What do Detroit doing right now? I ain't gonna even get into that. What he told y'all? Okay, because I told y'all, I listened to music for knowledge. I didn't believe in rappers. I didn't believe in entertainers. Not saying at one point in my life I didn't, because you know, when you're a kid, I don't care what nobody said, you believed in dumb shit. But I'm talking about as I got older, and Kanye was talking about something he sold his soul, that was it for me. Because that was that was another hero. When Kanye West said he sold his soul, I clocked out then. I was like, huh? Kanye said he sold his soul? Oh my gosh, he a demon. He a jinn. Oh, he was gonna corrupt me. That's all I was thinking like as a kid, because I keep telling you I grew up Muslim. So when you say you sold your soul, I'm looking at it like, okay, so that means you soulless? You like some kind of AI robot? What y'all think robots are? That's just the same thing. Like, oh, it's a beautiful time. I'm gonna get off this internet. I'm finna freaking fix me some like breakfast because I'm low key hungry. I'm finna be editing some stuff. I am so happy, man. Y'all don't understand the time we have. I never knew we could be this free, y'all. Like, I never, when they said slavery is a choice, y'all, slavery was really your mind, y'all. Man, I feel so ashamed, low key, because I'm 31 years old and I finally get it. Like, even though I've been training myself up, training my kids up, I still didn't know the whole truth. And I still feel like I still don't know the whole truth. But damn, a lack of knowledge will kill you, y'all. It never really was the wars. It never was the TV lying to you. It was just a lack of knowledge, y'all. Because think about this. These people said they live in China, right? They said that they living their best life. They said they feel so free, y'all. Even though they getting tracked, even though they know they can't talk shit on the internet, even though they know they can't do dumb shit, these people say they feel more free there than where we at, and we have more rules, and I mean we have more freedoms. We actually have way more freedoms than the people that live in China, but they said they can own shit. They said they can own shit. But we over here in America worried about the stock market, worried if they gonna crash our 401k, worried about if gas gonna go up this summer. Yep, a lack of knowledge will make you go mad. That's why I'm telling y'all, I am so happy. I ain't even mad. Why? Why would I be mad? Because I'm going to say it again, the third world countries rised up. And best believe India, China. Y'all know I got y'all, and Canada and the rest of y'all. I got the whole world on my back. Because we all been lied to. The whole world is on our back. America is literally the whole world. Why y'all think Trump keeps saying make America great again? Because he knew that Russia knew what we know, that America is everybody. China is America, every country. Y'all need to stop this. Why y'all think other cultures wants to gatekeep their culture? Because they know that if they don't gatekeep their culture, a million years from now, they won't exist. But y'all was so busy letting people brainwash y'all to not have a culture. Now y'all don't have one. So what is y'all excuse? Because y'all crayons don't have a culture. White and black people don't have culture. They have slavery and Ku Klux Klan. But Nigerians have a culture. Jamaicans have a culture. Panamanians have a culture. Puerto Ricans have, everybody else have a culture. But y'all don't have no fucking culture. That's, my bad, y'all do have a culture. It's called slavery and fucking Ku Klux Klan. But when Dave Chappelle gave y'all a skit, y'all thought it was a game. But now, Michael Myers, I didn't even know that nigga was named. Matter of fact, I gotta do a video on Michael Myers because that was my nigga as a kid. Oh my gosh, they was brainwashing us. They always brainwash kids, y'all. That's why I be telling y'all, kids are the future. Why y'all think that? I be getting so mad at America. The way America think is y'all stupid. They've been telling us our whole lives that kids is the future, but somehow in China, they made kids be the future. Somehow in fucking China, they didn't lock their kids up in a weak-ass school system to make them be stupid again. Somehow they let little kids cook, clean, read books, go outside. And y'all wonder why kids in IEP. Y'all wonder why kids got autism. Sometimes I just be mad at y'all. I really do, because y'all be making me feel like I have to be in some stupid-ass box that I never was in to begin with. That's why, low key, I can't talk to politics with my boyfriend because I'll go into a billion different levels because y'all never understood that's what we were supposed to be doing the whole time. Why y'all think in China they engineers? Not saying we don't have that in America. Not saying we don't do X, Y, and Z. Not saying that we not catching up. Keyword catching up. Never gonna catch up, but catching up. Cause we were supposed to be all that and then some. But when they gave the technology to us, how they gave it to us through weak ass computers, through weak ass shit that wasn't gonna help us. They just gave us the shit. They didn't tell y'all to fucking use the shit to event. They didn't give you the computer, say use the computer, build a website. Oh, matter of fact, build your own fashion line. They didn't give it to you like that. They just told you it's a number on it and buy it. But y'all was dumb like me, and we just. Well, I ain't gonna say I bought some shit because I didn't. Like I told y'all from day one, I never bought a fucking iPhone because I knew it was fake. I knew it was a waste of fucking. I already knew China had way more advanced shit than us. Why the fuck would I buy an Apple phone when I know they already tracking us? But y'all were, the voice of the street. I had to get the iPhone, the voice of the streets. In Ohio, the voice of the street. I had to cop the new iPhone. Y'all dumb. I'm gonna make a live stream about that. I cannot. All the people, I'm sorry, don't get mad at me. I ain't saying you dumb. I'm saying that we should have been way smarter. Who the fuck is out here still buying iPhones when China's better than us? Alibaba been better than us. Y'all thought it was a game. I've been know about Alibaba. Alibaba was before Temu. Alibaba was around when eBay was around, but y'all thought it was a fucking game. That's how I be saying. People just dumb. We all been dumb. We all been lied to. We all dumb. Because we low-key could have been shopping with China the whole motherfucking time. And everything in our households could have been great again. We could have been great again. That's why I be telling y'all. My shit finna be great again. Because I know what time it is. I'm going to ride with the winners. I don't give a fuck if they crayons. I don't care if they Arabic. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what it is. As long as you ain't with Satan. Because I'm going to keep saying it. I ain't with Satan. I'm with the essence of God. That's it. I'm with the light. And if you don't think Trump got light inside his ass, don't fool yourself. Because everybody got goddamn light in them. And you know how we know he got it? Because he couldn't do something good on earth. Didn't they tell you good and bad? Okay then. But y'all thought this shit was we're just gonna always focus on the bad part. We're never gonna think about the good things and actually coerce ourselves to be good. That's why I be feeling like something is wrong with me. Because every time I talk about China, anytime I talk about something, I just talked about Denzel Washington and A$AP Rocky. All of a sudden now a movie that came the fuck out, nigga. Did y'all not hear me say that Denzel Washington and A$AP Rocky the same people? Somehow this nigga finna have a movie together. In Cardi B and fucking Nicki Minaj the same people they had Met Gala. But y'all thought this shit was a game. We could be getting a fucking flying car in China for $300,000 and stun on they punk asses. But y'all thought it was a game. When they was rolling fake money on y'all asses, y'all thought it was a game. When they was steady turning the goddamn people out, steady making them follow the rainbow community, y'all kept getting mad at them. You kept, it's not fair that they get to have pride parades. Then why are you in that state? Why are you in the state that they doing this shit? Why are you complaining about it? Move away. Stop trying to tell people what to do. Maybe if y'all stop trying to tell people what to do and actually get better at learning how you can advance in fucking life, maybe you can win. Because somehow Obama came in office and helped the whole rainbow community to win in America. Because ever since he got in office, they've been winning ever since then. Am I wrong or am I right? Because how many people to this day we've seen the guy flip the fuck out? Okay then. So this nigga can get in this bitch and flip out the whole y'all with the black and white people, crayons, y'all. If he can flip y'all out, what the fuck you think I'm gonna do with China then? You think I'm not gonna let China flip me out to be the best? If y'all allow if y'all allow rappers, Crips, all the degenerate motherfuckers to brainwash y'all to be dumb, well, I'm sorry. I'm finna let China brainwash me to be better than y'all. I'm finna let Russia, the great part of America, Trump, I'm finna get brainwashed about around the world. Because I keep telling y'all, we really thought it was a game. We literally could have been shopping with motherfucking China. We out here playing dumbass games, forgetting that China been giving us shit the whole time. Why are we actually shopping with our own corporations when they all gone now? Ain't all the JCPenney's, all the stores doing it, you know what? Ain't they got closed down? Because y'all really thought it was a game. Because y'all never understood. We already was shopping with China the whole damn time. We low-key was doing it already. The pandemic just made it like that. But y'all was too stupid to realize that y'all could have been on the internet getting sponsorships. We was too stupid. We could have been getting on the internet getting sponsorships from China promoting their shit. But we were so wrapped up in Diddy. We were so wrapped up in the politics, wrapped in all. You see how they was coercing us all to be wrapped up in bullshit, fake shit, when we could have been. We could have had flying cars. You know that fake ass Teslas y'all was buying? Them fake ass cyber trucks? You could have got that shit in fucking China and shipped the shit to America. But y'all think it's a game, but I'm not playing. I'm shipping my shit back to America. I'm going to stunt in America. Because if you think I'm leaving America, I ain't going no goddamn way. I'm bringing the shit to America. I'm going to get my goddamn flying car. And I don't know when I'm going to get this goddamn flying car, but I'm getting the goddamn flying car. And I'm stunting on all the goddamn fake-ass people that was on the good-ass internet lying, faking, acting like they did some shit and that ass broke on YouTube with us. I'm going to show you how this shit is done. I'm going to show you when you get checks from them people how to actually make some shit out of it instead of actually crying all day not doing no shit. They was online flexing. Ain't they all broke? Ain't they on YouTube? But y'all thought that shit was a game. I'm going to show you what a real game is. Because like I keep saying, you see them nice ass cars they got and they cut. I'm going to bring it over here in America. Because what Trump told y'all. He told y'all to make America great again. Didn't he say make America great again? That's what I'm finna do. I keep telling people, they think it's a fucking game. I'm just waiting till I get my money right. Nah. Wait till I get my money right. Excuse me? Is you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. When he had that motherfucking College Dropout album, y'all thought it was a game. But it never was a game. This goddamn summer, I'm learning goddamn coding. Look, I'm not playing with myself no more because it's too much shit we should really be out here doing. I don't give a fuck about these washed up ass entities, but best believe I'm a clown off their ass. I'm clown off. Didn't I tell y'all that Denzel Washington and A$AP Rocky is the same people? Now they got to move together. Denzel literally have to link up with his younger character because he didn't feel out of the grace that much. He got to go run to Rihanna for savior. But y'all thought this shit was a game. Why y'all thought I looked up to Rihanna for? Because she got away from Jay-Z. Because I thought back then it was fucked up. How this nigga gonna try to sign this girl into a contract underage? Because y'all thought it was a game. I keep telling y'all, I care about underage people. Y'all keep thinking underage people is 16 and 17 and 18, and that's not true. Underage people are 15 and younger. Those are underage people. But somehow Beyonce's daughter's still on stage. Somehow her fucking 7-year-old daughter's down on stage. But y'all want me to believe that Kendrick Lamar somehow wanted to blame it on Canada. Oh, Canada. But y'all thought this shit was a game. That's why I'm going to forever respect people that's standing on business. And if you don't want to stand on business, I would not be the person you want to listen to. See the moderators that I got? Because see, they understand what the hell I'm talking about. Cause I didn't even know this. Now I know what the goddamn. I'm gonna have to talk to you, goddamn. I'm gonna have to get your email. Nigga, I gotta get your email low key. Cause I told you I got my own lip gloss line. So with that being said, I didn't know that because I thought 5,000 but 10K, that's okay. Ooh, you making me feel good, nigga. See, that's why look. I get on this good internet to talk because I know it's people that understand where I'm coming from. I know I might talk fast. I know I might talk about a lot of stuff because I keep telling people I did not get an opportunity to goddamn talk back in the day. And goddamn, I'm going to talk. And if you want to hear it. If you want to help me, help me. That's why I'm on the internet. I ain't on the internet just to flop my gums and cheat y'all. I'm on the internet to be taught too because I don't know it all. My boyfriend low-key be telling me that. I be like, man, I don't know it all. I know I come off like I do, but it's because I just want to know more. I want to know more. I don't want to be struggling. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I'm just working this 9 to 5 because it's called I'm going to pay my goddamn bills. That's why I'm on these good internet streets because I was trying to stay laid up in the goddamn household, but my son and daughter father did not understand the assignment, and I wasn't finna put my son and daughter through the bullshit. I already went through it. I wasn't finna let my son and daughter get downgraded because they dad didn't want to do what he needed. No, why my kids got to get downgraded? That's what be wrong with women. Y'all don't want to accept the fact when you fucked up and had kids with somebody that don't want to do the right thing. And instead you put your big girl panties on and say, fuck the government. I'm going to just get food stamps and get health care the right way because that's how you supposed to use the government. And then you working 9 to 5. I was still at home. Thank God, so I just went home and lived with my mama. I didn't say, oh, let me go get Section 8. Oh, let me go pimp the system. I said, no, let me get food stamps, you know, because I'm working this job and I still can get food stamps because I'm not making as much. But people would never understand. I lift myself to work because I didn't have a car. Lift to work, that shit was eating me up. Then eventually, I kidnapped my family's car that my mama had because it's been in our family for a long time. I still got it right now. 2001 Buick Regal. Had to steal it because she tried to give it to her fucking boyfriend. Had to steal my own car. My mama low-key tried to give a family car that was in our family for years to a damn ninja. They didn't even... I had to cuss her ass out because I don't care, y'all. I cuss my mama out. When I say cuss my mama out, I don't use like cuss words. I just do it in a way that's like I am cussing her out. And then my boyfriend had to fix the damn turn signal because this nigga went in there and broke it. She said, yeah, he broke it. When she said he broke it, I said, Mama, first of all, giving me the damn keys to my goddamn car. I'm out here lifting, and you let this nigga be in here breaking shit it's not even a car note on this. This thing been paid off forever. Giving me my shit. But see, I tell people, when you go through things in life, you gotta hold your goddamn parents accountable. Cause I made my mama great again. You don't understand. I hold her ass accountable. I don't give a fuck. You gotta hold your parents accountable. Because sometimes your parents was raised in an environment where they didn't know things. I'm gonna say it again. My grandma could not read and write, y'all. I'm not playing. Somehow she owned a fucking house. Somehow she still knew how to count money. That she used to fuck me up as a kid. Like, she could not read and write, but somehow she still knew how to count money. Somehow she still owned a fucking house, y'all. I'm not playing because my mom was in the streets and shit. She was in the streets doing. And they wonder why why kids was getting fucked up because mamas wanted to go do 3 or 4 activity because my mama know I don't give a fuck. She my mama, I love her. But the truth, that's why I used to tell her the truth will set you free. I said, Mama, if you was a whore, just say that. But you trying to pretend like you wasn't a whore, it's not gonna stop me from saying that you was one when you was one. It's not a big deal. Like you ain't there no more. But to act like you wasn't one is weird. Like to act like grandma wasn't raising us because you was out there in the streets is weird as an adult now. But she don't do this shit no more. But I'm saying parents would do that low key. They'd act like they was just this great parent. Like I just did everything. No, if you was a bad parent, just say that. It's not a big deal. If you say that might help me to not go out there and be a hoe. Because I ain't gonna lie. Because I had to live with my grandma and stuff like that, that made me definitely didn't want to be no damn whore. And then when my mom met our like stupid ass stepdaddy, then he was Muslim and all that, so that's when I started learning the Quran and all that. So that's why I keep telling y'all, like, I was like, I'm good. Like, that's why you need to treat your daughters. Like, teach your daughters. Like, if they gonna end up being one, they gonna be one. But at least talk to them. Stop trying to hide shit from them. When they get to certain age brackets, you gotta have conversations, y'all. Because if you don't, a nigga gonna nut in them and make them a baby mama great again. I'm not playing. The times we living in, you better teach your daughter. You better educate them. And sons too. Because I tell my son the same thing. I tell him the same thing. I said, you go have sex, you nut in her, you might come in her, and she might get pregnant, and you might be a daddy. Do you want to do that? Because I know my son is 12. And I know he looked at porn. And I just want to make sure that he know. That you don't want to look at that. Even though I'm telling you not to look at it. Even though he know how to take the goddamn tablet for him. I hate the world we live in. Because like they make it too easy for corn to get access. I'm glad I got parent control now. I'm glad they invented that shit. Because if you got kids, you better put that on your kids. Because back then when they was growing up, I used to have that shit. I used to have it on their thing, which is crazy. Ugh. But as they got older, I kind of thought, I don't think I need to, because I taught them good enough. And then, shit. You can teach kids the greatest things in America. That do not mean they can't find goddamn corn somehow. I'm not playing, y'all. Like, my son and daughter, I raised them right, and they great kids. Which is why, again, I talk to my son the way I do, because I know he didn't watch it. And I just want to make sure he know that it was not good for him. All that great stuff. Because I tell my son that. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to say it again, porn is a hard addiction, even for a kid, no less than an adult. So I know it's low-key going to take my son a minute to stop looking at it. Because I know what it did to me. Like, I know what it did to me, which is why I still guard his damn tablet, which is why I still low-key go find it and look at it and make sure. Because, I'm going to say it again, y'all. Stop letting these niggas lie to y'all. Do not watch OnlyFans. Don't pay for that stuff. It's not good for y'all subconscious mind. Just find you a woman that love you, support you, and dig her down. Make her live all the fantasies that you want. Tell her, talk to her about it, see if she want to do it. Damn, what's wrong with y'all? That's how I love my my boyfriend so much because communication is big for me. That's why I tell my boyfriend low key sometimes like. But sometimes I know I be the one making him get upset and mad. Sometimes, low-key, I know it be on me. But I still tell him, you got to still communicate. Because at the end of the day, even if we are mad at each other, whatever, we still got to communicate and still at least be on the same page. Like, we still have to. Because at the end of the day, I don't know if, like, we mad at each other. And it was, like, something just not even nothing to really be mad about. Then the next thing you know, you might not be here. I might not be here. You might got in a car accident, but you still here, but you still just got in a car accident. And I know that's stupid to think like that, but I just, like I said, I just want to live in a different mind frame because I understand that if we keep living in the mind frame for these washed up ass celebrities that in all ran to YouTube, y'all gonna get played in y'all. They're gonna steal all y'all money. Now that they didn't use all that fake streams, they did all that fake streams, that shit gone now. Now they already ran to YouTube. Michelle Obama, everybody on YouTube with us, y'all. But y'all think it's a game. So that's why I keep telling y'all, Temu, I'm gonna be a goddamn affiliate. Cause goddamn, I love I always been low key ordering a lot of stuff from y'all. Without outside, because where I live at, that's one thing I will say. We got our clothes and shit on lockdown. So it's always good. I can always shop where I live at. I love this shit too. But I still be shopping from Temu because they have everything. When it comes to stuff that you wouldn't think about, they fucking got it. That's why I be telling people, like, people need to stop trying to sneak diss them. Stop sneak dissing Alibaba. Because as much as y'all want to talk shit about them, yeah, they the ones give you some real shit that would make you be like, damn, I didn't even know I could have this. People do not understand how easy our life would be in America if we actually did know what the fuck they had in China. The type of technology that they have. We got Ring cameras, we got phones, we got iPads, nigga, that ain't shit. Sometimes I just be like, we dumb. We be really like my iPad, my PC, my Android, your iPhone. We so behind, y'all. It's not funny. It's not even funny no more. That's why I low-key laugh. When I looked at the Met Gala, I bust out. I wanted to laugh so hard. Because y'all let Nicki Minaj and motherfucking Cardi B argue. And they the same people. I cannot wait to. And these bitches at the Met Gala. When I seen that shit, I was just like, oh, I feel so good to be alive. It was like a breath of fresh air because I was like, they played the fuck out of all these women. All them women was believing in them bitches, but just believing in them. Them hoes was arguing for years on the fucking good ass internet. Now they friends. How y'all feel? Women, I'm not playing. How y'all feel? Because y'all think I'm playing. I'm bringing everything out because y'all thought this shit was a game. Y'all lied to us this whole time. Y'all was getting white chicks, now y'all on the YouTube think y'all finna get this clout. No, y'all not. If everybody around the world getting the clout, I'm finna get the clout in America too. If all the foreigners then rise the fuck up and finna get clout off this whole situation, I am doing the same thing too. Y'all not finna be the only ones. Because if y'all think I'm going to allow this shit to keep going on, if y'all think I'm gonna let y'all keep believing that these entities are real people, I'm not doing it for y'all. I'm not doing it no more. If you want to believe that, you might as well log the fuck off of my platform. Because if they come out here with some more bullshit, I'm gonna talk about it. If they come out here with one more recyclable person, I'm going to talk about it. If you think I'm going to allow y'all to keep living in a fantasy land when in 2026, you literally can spend $300,000 for a fucking flying car because that's how much US dollars, virtual money. Yeah. So in like a year or two, I'm going to have that in the bag. So I hope y'all like my flying car that I'm goddamn get. Because I'm not playing with y'all. These motherfuckers didn't had their whole lightness controlled and manipulated. And they still ain't got shit because they on YouTube. And y'all want me to take them serious? When Diddy is on YouTube right now. Y'all wonder why Diddy is not in fucking court. He on YouTube. We can't see Diddy. They only showing us pictures of Diddy. It's no cameras in there. Oh my gosh, like, is they gonna ever let us know what's going on? He's on YouTube. Kaisenet, YouTube. Sometimes I be want to crash out on people. Can we stop pretending like we're gonna see Diddy? He's on YouTube right now. Why y'all think the court cases, you don't see the nigga, he's on YouTube? They all ran to YouTube. Can we stop now? Can we stop living in this fake dystopia shit? Cause I wish one more person get on YouTube and say why we can't see Diddy when he's on fucking YouTube playing with LeBron James' baby doll. The same nigga he wiped down. Can we stop this shit already? Didn't he wipe this nigga down? Wasn't LeBron James with Diddy or not? Do Kyson Net look like Diddy or not? Was he not just playing with the nigga's Barbie doll? And y'all still crying about why we cannot see him. You are seeing him. He's on YouTube. Because I'm tired of that. And it's not against no content creators. It's not against nobody. I just be so tired of hearing that shit. I just like, y'all not going to see him. He's on YouTube. Why y'all think they said you not going to have no phone? You not going to have no fucking camera? Because they not playing. He's on YouTube playing with dolls. I just be so tired of us in America. Like, they've been showing us our whole life that these people are fucking recyclable, but somehow we supposed to take them serious. We supposed to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so hurt that they getting pimped out, that they getting raped out their money. Oh my gosh, I don't give a fuck. Because I want to get to the bag like the rest of the world is. And I'm going to get to the bag off these motherfuckers because y'all believed in these hoes. Y'all let a whole recyclable bitch be in front of y'all and y'all still playing dumb. Beyonce literally been with Jay-Z this whole time. Somehow this bitch is on stage with all her daughters. She was raised in the household with her mama and daddy. Somehow this bitch is on stage at 44. Her daughter on stage with her at 13. Her 7-year-old daughter's on stage with her. But y'all thought this shit was a game. And then y'all wonder why I be crashing the fuck out, getting upset. That's why. Because y'all still thinking this shit is a game. It never was a game, y'all. You were supposed to be winning in life. You were supposed to be wanting to be superior in life. Not getting washed up in baby oil. Not getting coerced to believe that, oh, it's this and this, that and this. It never was this and it was never that. It was the goddamn Quran. It was the goddamn Bible. It was all the goddamn text. It was never a fucking religion. It was never a color. It was always we was fucking one. But somehow, y'all let the whole sinners sin y'all ass. Y'all let sinner by the name of Shannon Sharp come out here. Tell y'all he a motherfucking sinner. Tell y'all he fuck bitches that's going to get him played in the end. And y'all still tell the sinners. The whole ministry got on YouTube, lied to y'all niggas, still took him serious. And then y'all wonder why I just be like, that's why I need to travel to the rest of the world. Because here, y'all be doing dumb shit. Y'all still trapped in the closet. And you wonder why R. Kelly's still winning right now. You wonder why his essence is still winning. Because when y'all see who he is, you're going to crash the fuck out. You might cry. Because I told y'all thought this shit was a game. I knew way back when I was growing up. I knew way back then that them goddamn people that I looked up to was recyclable characters too. Because I'm going to keep telling y'all that TV literally was trying to brainwash y'all to know the truth. But y'all wanted to get brainwashed for the lies. Because I'm going to tell y'all again, I remember when I was growing up, China said back then they did not have the TV because you could be brainwashed. But somehow China winning. Somehow back in the day they was a third world country. All the third world countries somehow winning right now. But y'all thought this shit was a game. We got our phones, we got our tablets, we got our celebrities, we got this, we got that. Y'all thought it was a game. That's why I said I know I'm living my best life. I know I'm living my best life from ever. You know why? Because I'm going to say it again. Trump told us to make America great again, but we really thought this shit was a game. We thought it was a game when George W. Bush did what he did. 2011. Reading books in the school. Think about that. That nigga was in the this nigga in reading books at the goddamn school and it happened. We should have knew then the school system was a failure. Think about this, y'all. This nigga, that's why I knew back then goddamn Deuce was a motherfucker. And then he said no kid left behind. I'm like, what, no kid left behind? So you saying we supposed to be, you know what? So you saying basically if something wrong with us, we gonna get to go forward. And when I say wrong with us, I mean you don't want to teach us shit so something can be wrong with us. But people never understood. I'm telling you, I understood politicians way back when. Because I'm going to say it again. When you're growing up in a whole different culture, it might help you understand things that most people not thinking about. And that's why I'm going to keep telling y'all. Y'all need to learn other cultures. It don't matter if it's your culture or not. It's not about it being your culture. It's about respecting other cultures. Because if it wasn't for other cultures, we wouldn't even know shit. Because at one point in time, we were just one entity. But because of the world, we became different cultures. But somehow we all became so stupid that we never understood that if we actually looked at everybody else and learned, you could win just like them. That's why nobody's really winning. Why y'all think we all low-key had to run to YouTube? Which I don't feel no certain type because I'm a human being. These other recyclable beings, they was on commercials. They was in movies. They had modeling gigs. So with that being said, us humans, us real humans that's on the internet, we shouldn't feel ashamed. We should be shaming they motherfucking ass because they got real white daddy checks, but somehow they on YouTube with us trying to take clout from us. They somehow was presidents, first ladies, but now they done ran their ass to YouTube, and you want me to be what? Y'all want me to be proud of them? Y'all want me to not shame their ass every chance I get? I'm going to shame the ones that need to be shamed, and the ones that don't need to be shamed, not going to get shamed, and Trump definitely ain't getting shamed. But his other character will get shamed. But if you think I'm gonna shame Trump, he do fucked up shit. I don't care. I keep telling y'all, the fucked up shit that he do, I don't care about none of that. That's not what they got to do with me. All I care about the good shit that he did, because that's what we be fucking up right there. Too busy to be like, well, I just got to stay with the negative part of him. No. Why do you think he's shaming Jasmine Crockett? Because the new version of her is a fucking idiot box. Did he ever shame Omarosa? No. But is he shaming the new version of her? Yes. Because y'all thought it was a game. It's all about your fucking energy. It's either the good energy or the bad energy. You gotta respect the good energy and shame the bad energy. But when they told you that it's good energy on your shoulder and there's bad energy on your shoulder, you thought it was a game. You thought it was hell and heaven. You thought it was the devil, and you thought it was an angel. But all it was light and dark. Light, dark. That's all it was, y'all. It never was what we thought it was. That's why I be saying, ooh, I just be so tired of these goddamn entities getting to take all the shine from people like us. After they didn't let everybody around the world take everything from us, now they want to run to the internet. Y'all let them take everything from us. Then y'all want to run to the internet. Asian people is the new us. They literally rap, sing, dance, fashion, anything you could. Nigga, that's why I be so low-key mad at America, because y'all let them take all our shit, win, and now we worried about stock chain. We worried about the gas prices gonna go up. We worried, man, I wish I would be worried. New breed, look, that's why I'm gonna torture your ass, new breed. That's why I see. That's why new breed, you're gonna get fucking tortured in 2025. You zesty ass nigga. You're gonna get fucking tortured. And you're lucky we ain't in the Minions movie. Cause if you don't know, you ain't got no kids. But if we was in a fucking Minion movie, yes, we be in now. Cause y'all niggas think y'all gonna get away without here fear-mongering people and shit. We don't wanna hear that shit. So all the people that love fear-mongering motherfuckers, that shit's not working no more. It's over with. China destroyed all that shit because they was a third world country. Indians, third world country. So what y'all got to say now? Okay then. I don't want to hear none of that shit no more. Stop hating on other cultures because they have a culture. Because you want to be a slave, because you want to be a part of Ku Klux Klan, don't got nothing to do with us, new breed. And the rest of y'all clowns. Oh, I'm so tired of y'all. Oh, yeah, I'm telling y'all just do not understand how tired I be of the internet. Because when you know what I know, the internet will make you get motherfucking mad and be like, this is some bullshit. You telling me if I would have traveled to China a way long time ago, I'd be way more advanced than what I am right now? I might already could in 2026 have a flying car. I could have had the car right then and there. Cause y'all was letting them play with money in y'all face. Y'all was letting them walk 3 chains and shit, throwing 3 chains in your faces, getting married, getting divorced. You played yourself. When I say you played yourself. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm only linking up with smart people. If you're not smart, leave me alone. If you don't want to have a business, leave me alone. Because I've been telling people that on my Facebook, the only people that's on my Facebook is people that I know in real life because we grew up, in the same area. And the only people that can follow me, they got their own shit. They got something going on. If you ain't got shit going on, don't look at me. I'm not playing. Don't get mad at me like the angry man said when we be better than y'all hoe ass niggas. Don't get mad at us because y'all want to preach fear, doom, fear is the end of the world. Bitch, it's never going to be the end of the world because none of us own this shit. But God, Satan don't own this shit. Y'all need to stop with this bullshit. God owned everything because Allah said it best. Allah made everything. And if you didn't get it, he basically just said God owned everything, including your subconscious brain. Because you never understood it. It's no such thing as hell or heaven. All it is light and dark. Our subconscious mind is controlled by the Most High, period. The only reason these entities is on this earth is because that's where he put them. And we just over here with their motherfucking ass. Why y'all think they can walk around and do sometimes whatever? Why y'all think they out here still voodoo y'all asses? And because y'all think it's a game. Y'all want to make it something that is not. Hell and heaven is literally just our body. Is you being able to do good or fucking bad, which is why God never wanted us to be able to do it. Because the moment we be able to do it, we can get flipped. We can get right down in baby oil. But y'all never understood it. That's why I keep telling y'all, ain't nobody gonna ever be able to finesse me because I read the Bible and the Quran and made it what I wanted it to be. I was not gonna let the world keep lying to me because I'm gonna keep telling y'all, when you get abused at a young age, it will make you want to look and investigate every goddamn thing. And then you growing up in the era where you got law and order. They're giving you goddamn law and order and shit like that at a young age. Do you think I'm not gonna grow the fuck up and understand the truth? That's why I be telling people, we gotta help the ones that want to be helped. If you don't want to be helped, don't look for me. Because I keep telling people, when I get my money right, I'm only investing in motherfuckers that's gonna get me right. If you can't get me right, if we can't get each other right, then we ain't nothing to talk about. Where is that to talk about? I can make a whole AI book once I get done with this goddamn case about how somebody did rob my ass. Okay then, but you think people ain't gonna, do you think somebody out here telling you to make a own book about your life? Do you think people out here telling you to do something that help you go, like what he just said, basically go drop ship? That shit is so old, by the way. I've been knowing about e-commerce and all that. I've been knowing about it. I just couldn't do it because, the man that I had kids with wasn't trying to put me in position, so I couldn't do it back then. But I know about all of it. I wanted to do it back then, but you gotta have money. I ain't no damn money. I couldn't do it back then. I've been all this shit we looking at. That's how I be telling you. I've been knowing about the drop shipping, e-commerce. I was back then. I was there. I was trying to do it. I just didn't have no money. I hadn't got that money, and that's how I keep telling y'all. When I get my money right, this YouTube is gonna be an afterthought. It's gonna be an afterthought. Cause real bosses never really be on the internet 24/7, 7 days a week. Real bosses be getting to the money. That's why right now, shout out to Mike TV. That's my homie. 1994, we standing tall. Native American for life. I'm not playing, y'all. He made $600 to $3,000 just for people to talk to him about their heritage. But y'all thought it was a game. But when Tariq Nasheed and these fake ass FBA community was out here doing that shit to y'all, did y'all get anything? Did y'all get y'all card? Is y'all a real Native American? Do you know who you really is? Do you know if you got some Jamaican in you? Do you know if you got some anything in you? Do you know? No, y'all still online race baby. Per usual. But the millennium, I know he checked Dr. Umar ass. And I'm bringing that shit out too. He checked Dr. Umar. If y'all didn't know this, my TV checked Dr. Umar ass about his fucking school that y'all still let him clout chase off of. And y'all wonder why I love being with foreigners. Y'all wonder why I love being with foreigners. While y'all was saying there was something wrong with Russia, I was like, yeah, it's nothing wrong with Russia. When y'all was saying there was something wrong with China, I was like, yeah, it's definitely nothing wrong with China. Because y'all thought it was a game. Because what y'all don't understand is they all connected to each other. Why y'all think that low-key in November they had like an alien invasions with big ass, they say some big ass they said it was supposed to be some drones, some big ass drones. Is you sure that China didn't fly over here and investigate some shit? Who knows? I'm not blaming China, but I low-key, I don't know. Cause now that I'm thinking about, because y'all wait, think about this. If China finna have flying cars in 2026, and last year around November, they had an invasion of drones. Who's to say they wasn't testing it out then? What if they was testing it out, y'all? Just like with the fires, y'all. Think about it. When the fires happened, right? And Ringo TV, shout out to Ringo TV, because I remember this. He was saying when, the fires was happening in California. And you remember that architect dude was there on the scene. And he was saying how that certain house, right? That certain house didn't go up in flames. Y'all better pay attention. You could be building y'all shit like that dude, whoever that dude is that was in Ringo TV. Cause I remember that shit. Cause I always thought then too. I'm like, so y'all got the dude over there. Why y'all got this dude over here, the architects? I'm like, so y'all saying low key that y'all burnt down everything so y'all can show off that y'all low key cannot burn this down, meaning that now you could build a house like that. I be telling y'all, they be telling us shit, but people be want to be fear mongering all day. I don't want to hear this shit. I want to build. I want to be successful. I'm trying to be the next for my kids so they could be the next for me. We gotta win in life, y'all. That's why I keep saying. After this live stream, I definitely had to put my email, more something on my Instagram, in my thing, because I'm telling you what you said. Oh hell, you see, this is the type of people you want to be your moderator. People that actually got their own shit going on. That's why I keep telling women, y'all need to be respecting men and stop all that fucking hate, because men will put you in the right position. All men of all races could put you in the right position, and they might not, and they don't even have to be your goddamn boyfriend. That's what women would never understand. If you would just respect men and actually have a goddamn man, then men that actually stand on business will be a radar. Because when you got your own man that's already standing on business, men that's already standing in business gonna be in orbit too. Cause your man standing on goddamn business. I say y'all again, I'm not playing my boyfriend logistics. Goddamn went to an all-white college, Colgate. Look it up. That's how I keep telling y'all. And that's how I knew I was gonna. I already knew I was gonna be a winner. I ain't gonna lie. I always knew deep down I was gonna get a man that was gonna be standing on business, cause I prayed for one. After my son, I was always praying back then. I was praying back then. I was like, please, God, just send me a man that I could love. I ain't say no dumbass shit like some righteous man. No, I said, can you please bring me a man that I can love and respect and honor? That's the type of shit I was saying. I was saying, oh, can you bring me a man that's gonna take care of me? No, I ain't on none of that. I was trying to take care of him, love on him. Love on him. Because women would never understand. If you love on a man the right way, that's how the Asian women low-key got the coldest men. Think about it. Asian men are short-ass men, but somehow, Napoleon Dynamite tricked y'all niggas in America. Well, my ass finna get off this internet, because low-key, I do want to fix me some, like, low-key some breakfast and, look at a little TV if I take this little nap, because my ass do got to clock the hell in the day, and I do need to take a nap. So, with that being said, thank y'all for listening to my content, because y'all know I talk my shit per usual. Shout out to all my moderators that pulled up and supported by just pulling up. Even if you left, hopefully you hit the like button before you left. By the way, y'all asses need to hit the like button more. But outside of that, thank y'all. And again, we're going to stay on everybody's neck. Because if they don't want us to rise up and work together, because I'm going to say it again, this is the time now, y'all. We got to work together. Just like the Satan worshipers work together to keep us in a box. Well, we're going to stay in the box that we already created, and we're going to put new boxes together. Because I'm going to keep telling y'all again, it's people in my job that I know once I get in a certain position, I'm going to help them too. Because you know why? Because that's what we're supposed to be doing. Because we never understood. It's not about your money. It never was about money, because money was never real to begin with. It was always about your contact. It was always about the person that you know, that you help, that you can help you. But I'm going to keep telling y'all, we be thinking it's a game. But I love Trump, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all I'm really proud of Trump, is because when I say I remember when he was on Oprah, I knew back then when I seen him on Oprah, he was going to be the president. So that's why I keep telling y'all, I'm not even shocked, because I never seen things for real. I seen them for fake. Because I'm going to keep telling y'all, nothing we see in this world is real. If they literally can make an invisible cloak, which is from a fucking book, that means we live in a fake ass world. I'm just being real. Like, ain't no way to get out of it. Think about it. You can be invisible in today's time, y'all. We could go over there in China and get a fucking invisible cloak if we wanted to and bring it to America. But y'all thinking about racist shit. That's why I be saying, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm going to play these games with y'all. But while y'all playing these games and help me get to this bag, I'm going to be over there getting shit that I want. I'm going to be, you know how back in the day, we had all these, because I got me some too, like, Batman, Robin, the vintage stuff, your collectible items. My collectible item, a lot of my collectible items finna come from China, y'all. Because I low-key wanted to do it, but I never thought about what stuff that I wanted to do, because I low-key always wanted to like collect stuff, but I ain't want to collect nothing in America. 'Cause I ain't, no, outside of like going to our Native American land, outside of that, of course, outside of that. But outside of that, it's like low-key nothing else I want to get from America. But now that I know what I know about China, y'all gonna be like, damn, shit it took to a whole nother level one day. I'm not playing y'all in America, because I'm gonna have some shit in China. But I'm in America, man, one day y'all gonna get to go in my house. It's gonna be like your Cribs. Y'all don't understand. I grew up watching Cribs, House Hunters, DEI. I cannot wait to do this. I'm so happy, y'all. Y'all don't know. I do too much, but I can't help it, y'all. Because I grew up with so much shit that inspired me to want to be great. But when you living in a household that they don't know that they can be great, it will make you feel like you can't be great. And that's why when I have raised my son and daughter and hopefully have some more kids, that's why I got to get another girlfriend. Because my boyfriend, he ain't going to do it if I don't. I know he ain't. That's why I gotta get another girlfriend, because he ain't going for it, because he like, I'm old. I don't. Y'all old men need to stop lying to yourselves. Y'all can have babies. And when I say babies, because y'all give us the seed. So y'all practically have the babies. When I say have the babies, we just fertilize them. That part. Without y'all, we couldn't have them. But y'all need to stop saying y'all too old. That's not fair. I don't want to hear that shit no more. We too old to have babies, because it's called clock that I have. Okay? It's me. I can hit the wall that I'm going to hit. Because one day at the end, I'm definitely going to hit the wall. But the only difference is I'm going to have my man when I hit the wall. So as long as I hit the wall with a man, I don't care. I want to hit the wall with my man. I'm going to hit it so gracefully. It's going to be so nice. But I'm going to keep saying it again before I leave, y'all. We got to want to win. We got to help each other. Man, we gotta stop this bullshit. Think about this. If Dr. Umar, Tariq Nasheed could get people to donate to them for a lie, you telling me we can't help each other build up the shit? That's why I ain't gonna say it again. If I had money, if I had the money I want to have, I'd have been invested in Ringo TV. If I had the money I'd have been invested in the goddamn Mike TV and countless other creators, because people don't understand. And I keep saying I know what I'm talking about because my boyfriend do logistics. So if you don't think he knows somebody that live where we live, that literally live in the goddamn mini mansion, nigga live in the mini mansion. So that's why I be telling people, it's not about the goddamn money. It's about who the fuck you know. It's who you know. It's not about your money. It's who you know. That's why I be telling people, it's who you know. It's not about your money. Why y'all think China is winning? Because it was never about money, y'all. It's about who you know. And you know who they knew? They goddamn kids. You know who they knew? They goddamn parents. You know who they knew? They goddamn grandparents. But y'all thought it was a game. So that's why I keep saying, at the end of the day, the only way to win in America is to actually acknowledge this, that we a third world country now, and we got to accept that all the technology that we got is actually 100 times way behind, and all the technology in China is actually superior than ours. And once we accept that, we'll be good. Once we accept that we can build our own businesses in America, just because this tariff stuff is going on don't mean shit. They lying to y'all. That's all cap. It's cap. It's cap. If you ain't got no money, yeah, it's gonna affect you. But if you ain't got no money, it definitely ain't affecting you. Because, half of us broke anyway in America, so it really ain't affecting us. But if you don't want to be broke, this will be the time to stop getting on YouTube and being stupid. But people gonna do whatever they want to, because like I keep telling y'all, I changed my work schedule for this. I'm going to be paying my bills differently, because they got it now to where we can pay our bills differently. So that's why I be telling people, you got to go for advancement in life. Just because we get to see a lot of people that's been wiped down in baby oil, that don't mean that we can keep using that frequency as a way to like help us, because it's not. I'm just keeping it real. It's not going to help us. And the only way it is going to help us is actually telling the truth about it. But if you just keep trying to make it as like it's something real, you're not going to never gain nothing out of it. That's why I'm going to keep saying that my other channels low-key like be way more successful than this YouTube channel, because I get to be more, truthful on that channel. It's not as, and that's not about being truthful on this channel, but I'm just saying it's way deeper. And now it get to be way, it's been almost 10 months since I made content, just put my voice over the content. So it's I have learned so much stuff now. I don't even know how to feel to even make the videos, because I haven't made the videos. I got the content. I just don't even know how to feel right now, because it's I wasn't expecting this, y'all. Like me having this channel and building this channel up and taking a break on my other channel because I had already built up the content. I just had to put my voice over it. And it's like I got so much new content that I ain't even did yet. Because there's a lot of stuff I've been talking about. I haven't even did the content on that yet. But a lot of stuff that I haven't talked about, I actually got the content. It's just like, I'm so proud of myself, y'all. Because I'm keep telling y'all, it takes time. You can't expect something to happen overnight. Because I'm telling y'all, it took me like, I did this since 2023. I think my other channel was 2022. But I started taking my channel seriously in like 2024. Yeah, that's when I really started taking my channel serious. Because my other channel, I always took that serious. But I was like, I should take a break and just do my other channel, build that up. Because I was just like, I want to build up more content over there and not have to. And then I was, like I said, I was in the sectors. So it's hard not to want to do content on people when you in these sectors. Well, I looked at them like sectors anyway, so. Yeah, we just live in a time where we got to do better, y'all. We got to support each other. The ones that want support. But the people that keep trying to feed you that fear, gloom stuff, don't pay. Don't pay for that because they want to keep y'all enslaved, y'all. They don't want y'all to win. That's what I'm saying. To the people, they be listening to people that's always trying to fearmonger y'all to hate Trump or to fearmonger you to just hate life itself. Dude, they just want your money and then they just don't want and they want your energy. And then you gonna wake up one day and realize you let your whole life go all because you was following low vibrational energy instead of actually using that low vibrational energy, calling it out. But people do whatever they want to. Better to them. I'm gone.